Hello and welcome to Spanfield, home of the CZRE Bearcats. It is senior night here in Southern Illinois. We are week 7, I believe. Yes, week 7 of high school football here in Southern Illinois, and we are about 40 minutes away from kickoff here at Spanfield. And I want to thank everybody for joining the broadcast thus far. I know it's early, but we have the referees on the field, and we're going to wait the coin toss. And Luke Sager here alongside Chuck Montgomery, and Chuck is not up here yet, but will be here momentarily. But I did see we had quite a few viewers on, so I wanted to go ahead and get started and kind of just go through some of our pregame stuff as we await the coin toss for tonight's game. And then after that, it is senior night, so we will go through our senior class, as this will be their last home game of the season. The next 2 games, the CZRE Bearcats will travel to Fairfield and then end the season at Edwards County. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there. But tonight's game is going to be the CZRE Bearcats hosting the Carmi-White Bulldogs. If you're unfamiliar where the Bulldogs are from, they are right near the Wabash River, right there on the territory of the Illinois and Indiana border. So they had about roughly an hour drive over here, maybe about an hour and 15 minutes. So long travel distance for them. And right now, they are winless this year. So they're looking to pick up their first win of the season. And I'll kind of zoom in and out here. And there's kind of midfield. But like I said, 36 minutes to go. Looking at the schedule, we're going to have the coin toss. After the coin toss, we will have our senior night, and we'll introduce our seniors, and hopefully we can send them out with a victory here from Spanfield and improve our season to 4-3. Right now, the Bearcats come into this game 3-3 after a monstrous upset here at home last week against Red Hill. Red Hill came into that game 4-1. The Salukis were up first, 14-0, and then after that, it was really all Bearcats as they shut them out until the end of the fourth. Final score was, I believe, 35-22. I'll have to go back and look at that. But a very, very impressive win by the Bearcats as they look to improve to 4-3 tonight. So thank you for joining our broadcast. Like I said, Chuck Montgomery will be joining me here in the booth here just momentarily, and we'll get ready to kick things off from Christopher here in about 35 minutes. Don't go anywhere. All right, and we are zooming in right now for the coin toss, and right after this concludes, we will have senior night. So obviously shaking hands here at the 50-yard line, and we have Robbie Blondie and crew here with us tonight. They are the referees that typically will do our games. They are very familiar with our program as well, so I want to give them a shout out.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, senior parents, we need you.
Got to give his dad, Bobby Blondie, a shout out if he's watching tonight.
Thank you.
So Carmi will call the coin. It's a very rare coin that was just created in honor of this game. I'm just kidding. If I was a referee, though, I think that'd be pretty cool having like a, interesting coin to have a flip every time. Fans starting to pile in here from all over the place. Tailgate was good this evening, and here we go with the call. So Christopher has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half, and the Carmi Bulldogs will receive. So there is going to be the start of our game. The Bearcats won the toss. They will defer to the second half, and they will kick things off from Christopher. So we will pause real quick, get ready for senior night, and be back just momentarily.
Good evening. Tonight, we want to take a moment to recognize the senior members of our
All right, welcome back to Spanfield. Luke Sager here alongside Chuck Montgomery. And it is senior night here, and we are going to introduce our senior class players, as this will be their last home game here at Spanfield. And they have just done a terrific job, and we hope to send them off with a big, fat W.
First, we're going to honor our senior members of the CHS Color Guard.
And the Color Guard as well.
Our senior is Riley Heck.
Riley Heck.
Riley is a daughter of Crystal Heck and Brian Bodendick. Riley has participated in Color Guard for 3 years. After graduation, Riley plans to attend college and major in political science.
That's awesome. Good for her. And we got Skylar Stevens up here in the booth.
Putting him to work tonight.
He never gets out of anything. He tries to hide, but.
Rowan is a daughter of Leslie Young. Rowan has participated in Color Guard for 3 years. After graduation, Rowan plans to attend college and earn a bachelor's of music education.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for her. We also have our cheerleaders as well.
We will honor our senior cheerleaders. Our first senior is Caitlin Carnahan.
Caitlin Carnahan.
Caitlin is a daughter of Matt and Melanie Carnahan. Caitlin has participated in football cheer for 1 year. After graduation, Caitlin plans to attend SIUC and earn a degree in elementary education.
That is a good degree. We do need more teachers.
Yes, we do.
Hopefully they count. We got Chuck coming up in the booth as well.
Our next senior is Kyla Fitzpatrick.
Kyla Fitzpatrick.
Kyla is a daughter of Dan and Katrina Fitzpatrick.
It's harder and harder every time, doesn't it?
Kyla has participated in football cheer for 4 years. After graduation, she plans to attend the United States Air Force Academy to study aviation and flight and become a pilot.
Oh, that's awesome. She wants to be a pilot. That is awesome. Good goals.
Now we will honor our senior CZRE football players. Our first senior is Gunnar Battaglia.
Gunnar Battaglia.
Gunnar is the son of Steve and Tara Battaglia. Gunnar has participated in football for 2 years. After graduation, he plans to become a pipe fitter and eventually take over the family farm.
Awesome. I think that's our second pipe fitter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we had senior night
Senior
here.
night.
Homecoming, and we had several of the. There was 2 of them
Actually,
that was in the court.
I think that might have been him.
Yep, he was one of them for sure.
So Landon Butler.
Landon is the son of Shane and Aaron Butler. Landon has participated in football for 4 years. After graduation, he plans to obtain a bachelor's degree and join the Illinois State Police.
I got him at 2 touchdowns tonight. I don't know why. It's something about Landon Butler tonight. I feel.
Well, it is senior night. They seem to come out and play a little bit harder for their family and for themselves, knowing this is the last time they're going to be at this field.
Next up is Noah Casey.
Noah is the son of Jenny Cooper. Noah has participated in football for 4 years. After graduation, he plans to get an apprenticeship and become an electrician.
That's probably why I remember these now.
Yeah.
Most of these guys are.
Yeah, they were all on,
homecoming.
most of them were on court for homecoming. Yeah,
I think actually they all were, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong.
they were either an usher or they were on the court.
Yep.
One of the two.
Our next senior is Xavier Miller.
Xavier Miller.
Xavier is the grandson of Michael Miller and the son of Justin Miller. Xavier has participated in football for 4 years. After graduation, he plans to study culinary arts and become a chef.
This is when I made the mistake of saying that my wife does not cook me good home-cooked meals. I do disagree. She does. Honey, you do a great job. I had to redeem myself tonight. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, you caught a little flack for that one because I was up here when you caught it.
She made homemade spaghetti the other night. I think it was the best in Southern Illinois. Brogan Mitchell is up next.
And Andrew Mitchell. Brogan has participated in football for 3 years. After graduation, he plans to go to trade school and become a commercial electrician.
And Brogan has probably one of the best mullets, I would say, of the team. And this is dating back probably to the 90s, I would say for sure. He almost looks like a time traveler out there.
Our next senior is Gage Schlakey.
Gage Schlakey.
Gage is the son of Richard and Rachel Schlakey and close acquaintance of Charlie and Jen Isom.
He's
Gage
number...
has participated in football for 4 years. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of Illinois Fire Science Institute.
He's number 2 on your program, but number 1 in your hearts, folks.
Our next senior is Landon Savita.
Landon Savita, number 1 QB, coming up.
Landon is the son of Gabe and Alicia Savita. Landon has participated in football for 4 years. After graduation, he plans to attend college and major in engineering.
What a great high school career he has had.
Oh, yeah. All of these guys.
Yes,
all
yes.
of them. And I'm looking
Our
forward.
next senior is Leo Tucker.
Leo Tucker. I'm also looking forward to basketball season with these guys
Yep.
as well.
Leo is the son of Amber Tucker.
Well, I will be on the other sideline come basketball season.
That is true. I know I texted you the other night. Didn't think about that. That didn't ring a bell for some odd reason in my head.
Who eventually worked for the FBI as a cybersecurity specialist.
So keep Leo Tucker on your good side, everybody.
Yep.
He'll be able to look at all your browsing history, so be careful out there.
Our final senior is Landon Walker.
And Landon Walker, our final senior of the night.
Landon is the son of Jason and Jamie Walker.
And I have to say,
Participated in football for 2 years. After graduation, Landon plans to complete the lineman apprenticeship.
I'm very proud of each and every one of these seniors. This is a great senior class. We're going to miss them. This is a big senior class. We're going to be losing a lot of good players after this year.
Yep.
We have a lot of the young ones stepping up, but this is going to be a senior class I'm going to miss for sure. And hopefully this is leveled out here. Oh, shoot. I was going to bring that new camera, but didn't come in yet.
Well, maybe before the season's over, we'll get to use it.
Yeah.
Success as you journey into the future to begin the next phase of your lives. Thank you for choosing to be a part of CHS Color Guard, the CZRE football cheer, and the CZRE
Which you
football
can
program.
probably
And remember,
agree
it's
with
always
me
a
on
great
this.
day
You
to
come
be a
into high
Bearcat.
school, you're playing high school football, you're doing your things. This night right here for these guys comes on them so fast and they don't even realize it.
I remember this night like yesterday.
Yeah, I remember mine way back in the 80s, and I can still remember it.
I walked out, and I was like, what just happened? It was just a blink of an eye, and it's crazy. But, yeah. Well, we will pause real quick, and we will let everybody kind of come off the field here. We've got about 15 minutes left until we kick this one off from Span Field, but we want to thank all of our seniors for their dedication, and it's always a great day to be a Bearcat. So we'll take a little break here, and we will be right back here momentarily.
Because everyone wanted to take pictures in front of it. And I just didn't know if I put it on and reset. I had to.
If we get beat,
Yeah, but don't
turn it up quickly.
touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, Dave.
Come on, shot card, Charles.
I got two out to look.
What a great job by the Christopher High School marching band playing Loyalty. We're going to stay here so that we'll just stay right here for a few more moments and just hang with us, folks. We got about 12 minutes and 40 seconds left here before kickoff here at Span Field. Carmi-White County Bulldogs taking on your CZRE Bearcats.
All right, welcome back to Spanfield, home of the CZRE Bearcats. Luke Sager alongside Chuck Montgomery, as always, up here in the booth. We got a packed house here tonight. Tailgate was awesome. We had homecoming last week. I think it's brought out more people this time than last time. But a lot of energy in the air here at Spanfield. The Bearcats 3-3 with a monstrous upset last week. Chuck, how'd you feel about that game last week?
You know, that was an incredible game. We started off like we seem to do every game. We kind of started out flat. We had a very fortunate turn of events to go into halftime before that game. How many seconds was it did it take us to score?
15.9.
15.9 seconds.
It'll be a number I'll never forget.
And it was a remarkable – I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It was remarkable character for these kids to go through that and to figure things out on their own, so to speak, and able to come back in, not give up, and go in at halftime with the lead. That was a remarkable game. That was one of the best that I've called.
Yeah, and I agree. And, I mean, that team that came out, especially being down 14-0, something happened when Fletcher ran that back for a touchdown.
Yeah.
It sparked a firework here in this in the stadium, in the kiddos on the sideline.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I watched.
Yeah.
I have not seen a Bearcat team perform like that in a long time. not in my lifetime at least.
Right.
So super exciting. Hopefully they come out tonight and do the same thing.
Yeah, and this Carmi-White County team comes in. They have not had a win yet this year. So this, even though we're looking at 3-3 right now, trying to get over the hump, over the 500 hump here, we can't look past this team, because even though they haven't won, it doesn't mean that they're not a good program. That they've had a lot of success over the last several years. So this is definitely a team you just got to focus on. Do your assignments, do what you're supposed to do, and good things are going to happen for us. But we can't look past them, and that's just going to be the key tonight, plain and simple.
Yeah, no, I agree. And like you just said, I mean, Carmi is hungry. This is an organization that's not used to losing like this.
No.
They looked at this schedule and thought, this is it.
Yep.
This one right here is our win. And a lot of teams this year and in the past have said that. This is an automatic win. Not this year. This year's different.
No. And, we made that statement early on this year, that this was not going to be like a typical CZR or CZRE program. We're turning corner. Program is on the rise, and we are a team that's going to battle for 4 quarters.
And, if this team, this CZRE team comes out and played like they did last week, they're going to have a lot of teams running for their money.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you right now. And I don't know if it's something that just has happened, has, matured over the weeks of football, but I am praying that it continues tonight.
Yep, I agree. And you can see it in the body language of the kids. The players they're confident.
They are.
They're going in now. Last season and the seasons before, it was, we got Carmi tonight, we got Florida tonight, we're going to Johnson City. Now we got that swagger to us. We got a little bit of a chip on our shoulder. No, everybody's counted us out. Now it's our time to rise, and now it's our time to shine.
And one of the things as Carmi-White County comes out onto the field, one thing that I do want to mention, I mean, their numbers are down.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have a big program,
Yeah.
and that's something I've noticed too. So just something to kind of look at.
Yeah, they have probably 35 kids listed in the program, but there is not 35 kids on the sideline. I'm quite sure they've listed every freshman and every sophomore that's even not on the varsity program at all. Reminiscent of the way we looked last year. We had very few numbers to start with. We had a lot of injuries that happened last season. At one point, we were bringing freshmen in just to have bodies on the sideline. It was one of those break the glass in emergency only cases, but we were close to having to break the glass last year.
We were, and I mean, a lot of teams you're seeing around our region are having the same issue as
Yeah.
well. Look at the JV game. CZRE
Yeah.
came here. They had 2 guys on the bench. I mean, that's sad.
Yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, which they did have a couple of kids that got injured in the game, and they had several kids that were dressed in street clothes on the sideline. So they're facing the same thing that we
Yeah.
were. So,
and injuries are always going to be a problem, especially starting to we're week 7 now. A lot of issues are going to start coming up. There's a couple injuries. Actually, I got word that Hunter Hammonds is kind of beat up a little bit, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him tonight.
well, that's going to be some big shoes to fill for somebody.
Very,
but there's a role now that somebody can step up. Hunter stepped up, and he took possession of that position and of that guy that if you need those tough yards, he was going to give it. Who's up next?
Yeah.
Who's going to give you the next tough yards?
And that's the leadership, that you see from a player like Hunter Hammonds. He comes out. He's the one that sparked it.
Yeah.
You have your certain ones that are leaders out there on the field, and I think Hunter's one of those ones, stepping up, getting that team pumped. You might be in a very negative situation, but he's going to keep you positive.
Yeah.
But scores, I do want to mention, so CZRE and Edwards County did play on Thursday night.
Yes, I saw that, and I was confused. I
was
couldn't figure
too.
it out.
At first I thought it's a freshman game because typically Thursdays are freshman games. Well, it turns out shortage in referees. So CZRE defeats Edwards County 54-7.
Yep.
And here we are. We're getting ready to see the CZRE Bearcats take the field on their last home game of the regular season on this field. 4 minutes left to go. and we will kick this one off. I'm excited.
I am too. I've been thinking about this all day. I was at a teacher conference in Carbondale all day, and I'm there looking through different things. The last thing on my mind, if my boss is listening, I paid a lot of attention.
There you go.
If she's not listening, then I was thinking about this game right here.
It's funny you mentioned that. We had a conference we took to San Antonio one year for, international conference. We got back, and both my bosses, they were like, hey, can you tell us about your trip? And I was like, oh, it was awesome. It was a great trip. And they're like, really, like, tell us what you learned. So just one of those things where I understand 100% on that. So, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. So our iPad was on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Happens. Obviously, Carmi now has our entire place.
Yeah, they've been downloaded furiously over there.
They're like, hey, it's free, so might as well. But we will now pause, and we will do the national anthem here from CZRE Spanfield.
Honors America with the playing of our national anthem.
I'll tell you what, there may not be many of them, but they sound fantastic. They do a really good job.
They really do. And
our band director is doing a phenomenal job with these young musicians.
And you saw number 72, Stevens. He's out there,
doing double duty tonight.
Wears many hats, but
yes, he
able
does.
to do both, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, we're about 120 seconds away from kicking this one off, and really, really exciting stuff here from Spanfield. It really sucks that this could be our last call for the season here.
Yeah, from here.
From here, and
Yeah.
I just would love to send these guys out with momentum, especially rolling into next week.
We rolled out that first win. We rolled out a homecoming win. What about a senior night? When was our last senior night that we had a victory?
Exactly.
So I'm really making you do your research there. So
I will have to look at that. And I was going to say, we did find out some research earlier in the broadcast. So Red Hill last week traveled to CZRE. They have never won on this field, and that dates back all the way back to 1866. So pretty interesting stats that we just found out. And
boy, you really dig deep on some of these stats there. It's really deep.
I was actually at the public library going back through books that were like, 50 by 40s. And it was just some of the pages were just dissolving in my hands.
Was Onis Wagner the quarterback for the Bearcats at that time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
just making sure.
And believe it or not, it was crazy. Even some of the younger players, just dating back a long time ago. But here we go.
All right. All full rear to the side. Here we go with the kickoff from Logan Jackson. It's a line drive, and it's rolling to the sidelines. Almost got. That was Caden Niblett almost recovered that. The ball was just rolling toward the sideline, and it was a sprint between the Bulldog receiver, so to speak, and Niblett, and he almost got that.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm glad he even went for it because that would have been a flag and placed. Well, I know it's really close to the 40, but hey, it saved 4 yards.
Yeah, it did. It did.
So first and 10 for Carmi as they will start. The Bearcats did win the coin toss. If you're just now joining us, they deferred to the second half. So we will see the CZRE Bearcats defense come out first and see if they can fire on all cylinders.
10 takes the snap. It's a handoff, number 5, and Brogan Mitchell's going to meet him about 3 yards into the Bearcats' backfield. Quarterback for the Bulldogs is a 6 foot, 150-pound senior. His name is Madden Anderson. He's their quarterback. You pointed out something interesting in pregame that you noticed about the exchange between the quarterback and the center here.
Yeah, no, I did notice that there was a lot of practice, and with that, the snaps were an issue for the quarterback. So that's something we'll have to keep an eye on.
Handoff up the middle, number 9 for the Bulldogs. He's got yardage good for a first down, about 8 yards on the carry. Brings the ball to the 50-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Sure, say we'll wait on the officials there, but yeah. Waiting on the official, and there we go. We get the start of the clock. So there you go. Sorry, I do a lot of hats here. You can actually, obviously, if you're tuning in for the first time, we've got a brand new scoreboard at the bottom. So pretty exciting stuff, and working on that here in the booth.
21, the ball carrier, met in the backfield.
Stop.
First contact was made by Chris Monteith, but then several Bearcats just closed in on that one. No gain on the play.
I was going to say maybe a half yard, couple inches.
Yeah.
It is a game of inches, folks. So
they're giving them about a half a yard on that. It's going to bring 2nd down, and you can
9
call it
3/4.
9 3/4, 11 inches, whatever you want to call it there.
I will say, though, with that does push the Bulldogs into Bearcat territory with 10:31 left to go.
Anderson on the snap. He kind of bobbles a little bit. It's going to be to the outside. Read very well by Niblett. Makes the tackle for a loss. There is a penalty flag on the play. That's probably going to be holding against the Bulldogs, and it is.
So there's the holding call. That'll back things up, and right there from the get-go.
Yeah.
Honestly, the first thing I saw was the bobble by the
but let's think about this. We drove them out of bounds, a loss of 4 on the play. Would we rather not decline the penalty and take the loss of down plus the yardage that we push them back on?
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're discussing right now.
They are thinking about this, and I don't know if Coach Mike Root, I'm looking down real quick, and it looks like they are going to accept the penalty.
Okay.
So I don't disagree with that.
I don't either.
I mean obviously getting closer, it's going to be 4th down territory.
Yeah.
You get a 4th down here.
It's a 2nd and 10 versus a 3rd and 7.
Yep.
3rd and 12. So it was the difference here. So
that was a loss of 10 on the play.
Yeah,
so 2nd down and 20,
second
really.
and 20, yeah. So it's about a 7-yard difference, and I can see taking that penalty.
Yep, and the clock will start. I'll kind of move it down to where it needs to be here. So here we go. 2nd down and long. It's a handoff 21 up the middle. And
he's got one guy to beat, and it's Niblett is able to rustle him down. He picks up the 20 plus an extra 5 on that 25-yard carry for number 21. That is Branson Burnett. He's a sophomore, so we'll see a lot of him come Monday night as well.
Did not like that, and I don't think the coaching staff liked that either. That was a very
there was definitely a missed assignment there.
Something. But obviously, defense needs to step up big now. They had them back at their own 40, and now it's a 1st and 10 after about a 30-yard run.
This one's going to Hill. He's locked up in the backfield. No gain, maybe a loss on the play.
Yeah.
And Chris Monteith once again, that was Brogan Mitchell on the tackle. My fault.
No gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down.
So 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. But, yeah, that last run, just a missed assignment it looked like, and, 30 yards. Bearcat defense really needs a big stop. We talked about, throughout the season, the Bearcats have really just adapted to the game. They need to come out strong in this one.
They need to stake their dominance early, and here's number 5 on the carry. He's going to pick up probably about 8 yards on the play. Finally driven down by Frankie Guerrera, among others.
Yeah, and this is going to be the first 3rd down of the game for Carmi. But it just seems like their countering is just throwing off the defense a little bit. I'm kind of shocked early on. We'll kind of move the camera here so we don't miss out on anything. But 8:30 left to go. 3rd down and 2 for the Carmi Bulldogs. Handoff middle, and he's just diving through.
He hits the hole hard. I think he's past our lineman before they even realize he's there. He's an explosive runner growing right up the middle, and he's not afraid to take it up the middle either. Yardage is good for another Bulldogs first down. They're threatening to score here early in the first quarter. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line of the Bearcats. If we could figure out a way to stop number 9 there, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, our guys up front, it just seems like they're not getting a lot of pressure with that first level.
Yep.
Handoff once
There's
again.
Hill again, number 9. This time it looks like Noah Casey might have been in on that one.
Number 9, Cooper Hill on the carries.
Nope, it was Brogan Mitchell. I saw the 1 there. I thought it was Casey. But no, it was Brogan Mitchell once again on the tackle. 2nd down and 7, we'll call it, from the 11-yard line for the Bulldogs. 7:30 here in the first quarter. Bulldogs are threatening on the Bearcats side of the field here. Number 21, the ball carrier, he's weaving his way through.
And he's going to score.
Yeah, he's going to be close.
Nope, they're going to mark him down at the 1.
1 yard line. So that's going to give another first down for the Bulldogs. It's going to be 1st and goal from about the half-yard line.
So that will stop the clock as they reset. And clock will start now.
So if you look at their running backs so far, we've had Cooper Hill, he's a sophomore. Branson Burnett, he's a sophomore. So,
He's
they
gonna
got,
score.
he's going to go ahead and score. And that was number 5, Kaizen Edwards, a 3rd sophomore. So the running back group is very young, which for their sake, that's a good thing. We got to figure out a way to stop this inside run game. They have not taken anything outside of the tackles yet.
No.
Everything has been between the tackles, and there's a lot of counter in there, but we're just not able to pick up the reads yet.
Yeah, and really just the weird thing is, too, they just seem to be getting through that first level very easily. Like there, they need to be getting hit, and he drives through, and he's going to get the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So it seems a little bit like our defense, I don't know, needs to adjust or just doesn't have – they just did not have the energy on this drive. So, we'll see the offense come out for the Bearcats. But very interesting first drive for this Bulldog team. And like we said before, they're not going to come in here, even though they're 0-6. They're not just going to come in here and give up.
No,
this is a game
not
on their schedule that they're like, we're going to take it to them. Because the Bearcats have a big bullseye on them right now. Right now, a lot of teams are like, okay, obviously they've won a few. They've won 3.
We have to take them seriously.
Yeah. And Bearcats need to do a good job of, protecting this home. This is their home game, their last final one of the season. They need to be able to protect this house, and hopefully they come out on this offensive drive with something. Because, like I said, it just seems like the first quarter for us, we just got to adapt to the game.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's like we're waiting to see what happens instead of just going out there and establishing what we want to do.
But, like I said, this team, I don't know if they need, to get that first punch in the face and then come out and just, because that's what they did against Red Hill. They got knocked down on their butt, and they came back, and they were like, you know what, we're going to punch harder.
Yeah, well, plus we had the turnover early on they scored off of. Short kick is going to bounce, picked up by Schlake at about the 35-yard line. He drags about 3 Bulldogs with him up to the 40 before he's finally brought down by number 11. That is Javen Agan from Carmi.
And really, I thought Schlake might break that one the way it was. But
there looked like a little confusion of who was going to field that ball, and the whole time I'm thinking somebody needs to get it. But Schlake came up and picked that one up. So
yeah, 100%.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 41-yard line. 6:54 here in the first quarter. Ball goes to Landon Butler. He's going to be stuffed. He's going to be stuffed for maybe a 1-yard gain on the play. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 from about the 42-yard line.
And it just seems like, I don't know if it's like slow motion, but it just seems like we're not.
Yeah.
We're
flat. We're flat right now.
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything against this Bearcat team, but it just doesn't seem like we came out with energy. And I know they played their butts off last week. I mean, when we won that game, there was no celebration. There was, just tired.
Yep.
Little toss.
Little toss to Fletcher. He's trying to get the edge, and he does. He's out at the past midfield. Finally brought down at the Carmi-White Bulldogs 42-yard line. Got my wrong sports there. We were talking basketball a while ago. Yeah.
It happens. It happens, and we could really use a home run right now.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Offense, great job by Fletcher there, getting to the outside and getting a first down. But, that's just something these Bearcats are going to want to do is wear down this Carmi team because, like I said, compared to our bench, I know we have a lot of young ones out there, but they don't have a big depth chart over there.
They don't have a big depth chart at all. Just looking at some of the numbers over there, a lot of sophomores that I see that I pick up their numbers from this far, but a lot of sophomores over there, and they do play a lot of sophomores on the varsity. Schlake coming to this near side. He's got room. He's at the 30, 25, 20. He's at the 15. He's at the stepped out of bounds at the 5-yard line. That was a huge run by Schlake, about a 35-yard carry. He almost got that one in. He was dancing that sideline, and I thought he was going to make it.
He sure did, and my goodness, he had one man to beat, and, with his speed, I got to give credit to the safety.
Yeah.
He ran that one down perfectly on the angle.
Well, it's all about, you said it, it's all about the angle. It's not necessarily the speed, it's that angle, and he took the perfect angle to get to it.
He sure did, and he does go out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 3-yard line, so first and goal from the 3 for the Bearcats. And
a little trickery here, maybe.
I was going to say
I see Frankie out there. Nope, it's going to go to
Hunter Hammonds,
and he's going to maybe get a yard out of the play.
Yeah, and honestly, he did not hit that hole like he usually does either. He was.
It kind of goes back to what we were talking about pregame. He's running a little timid right now. He's probably nursing a little bit of an injury, and until he gets a good pop to see how it feels, he's probably a little timid about taking those hits.
Yeah, no, I agree. So that will bring down second down. They're going to mark him at the 1, actually. So
pick up 2, better than what we thought.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's actually about maybe a half-inch away.
Yeah.
And really with Carmi in there, looks like a 4. Are they in a 5 front? I can't really tell.
They're 5 front, It's going to go to Hammonds again. He's fighting for it.
He powered his way in through that time, and they're going to mark him still short.
He is literally at like the 6-inch line at this point.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1. I would say maybe about a half inch. No, oh my goodness, inches.
Yeah, it's less than 6 inches. So it's Hammonds was really close on that one. I'm almost thinking just a keeper and let Slavita push it in, right as big center all the way in.
Hunter Hammonds is one, though, that we do say all the time.
Yeah, he's your guy. And it is going to be Hunter Hammonds again. And he is in for a Bearcats touchdown.
So with 4:08 left to go, the offense responds in big motion there. Let's see here. It was about a 70-yard drive, I believe. We started at our own 30.
Yeah.
Actually, I apologize. We caught the 30. I think we got up to about the 45.
We started at the 41-yard line is where we started at.
So we will go for 2 as the Bulldogs went for their 2-point conversion and got it. Let me go ahead and reset all this stuff here for everybody. So 4:08 left to go, and Bearcats look to tie this. This is the 2-point conversion.
You got Fletcher and Hammonds. Slakey goes into motion. It's a pitch to Slakey coming to the near sideline. He's fighting. He made it in. He got it in. 2-point conversion is good for Slakey. And that brings the score even here in Christopher. Bearcats 8 and the Bulldogs 8. 4:08 here in the first quarter. Folks, we got a game.
Yeah, this one, like I said, my prediction for this game was actually going to be 42 to around 14. So we'll take a quick break real quick so we can
Sorry about that, folks. Once again, I am right here by the door, so anybody comes up in the press box, I get they contact me and talk to me, and so we had an issue that was resolved, and everything is good to go.
Yeah, we had a lost wallet that was turned in, and we just had the
and he had no idea that he lost it.
Hilarious! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, he was more shocked than we were.
So 4:08 left to go in the first. Bearcats respond, and desperately need our defense to set up here. And here we go with the kickoff. We got Logan Jackson.
And it's going to be a line drive kick right at the Bulldog. He picks it up at the 15-yard line, weaves his way through. He's at the 30.
Oh, my
nice
goodness.
saving tackle.
No kidding.
That was Logan Jackson, the kicker. He saved a touchdown right there.
Hold your breath.
Yep.
He was coming out of there like a pinball, and he was going to be gone for an 80-yard touchdown return.
Yeah, that was a huge tackle by Jackson because, again, if he didn't stop him, he was not going to be stopped.
No, not at all. And my goodness, that was huge. So, yeah, a life-saving touchdown there by Logan Jackson, and we'll see our defense come out on the field for the second time tonight, and the Bulldogs will start at their own 39-yard line.
First and 10, handoff goes to Hill right up the middle. He's got another big game. He just doesn't go down, folks. Niblett is chasing him all the way out to 20 and finally driven out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. This kid runs hard, and he's fast.
He does, and I'm telling you, it's the big gainers right now for the Bearcats. They're hurting themselves right now.
And here's the thing. It's not like Hill is a big kid. He's listed in the program at 5'11", 150. So it's not as if, though, he's just a bruiser out there. He's just strong, and he's got speed. He hits it the hole hard, and the hole's there when he's going.
I believe that was a 30-yard run for the young man.
Yeah. Counter for number 2 this time, or excuse me, that's number 5. Finally driven down by, let's see here, it looks like Caden Niblett as well as Landon Walker in on the tackle.
And like I said, right now our defense, it just seems like that front line is getting overpowered right now.
Yeah.
And they just need to step up. They got to step up. They got to get a little bit more momentum in their step.
Our line has got to start plugging some holes. They're getting past our line before they even react, and our linebackers are the next level.
And right there, that's
there
exactly
we go.
what
That's what we
about.
needed right there.
Oh, ball came out.
Yep,
ball came
that's
out
on the ground.
Oh, the Bearcats, I think, got it. They sure did.
We're calling it. Yep. Bearcats.
Wow.
Huge turnover.
That
huge
is
turnover.
Huge. So right then and there, they went for the ball, and they got it. 2:56 left to go, and a big turnover.
Yep. And I tell you, the evolution of football, 10, 15 years ago, they called that play dead, and everybody would have just moved on to the next play. But now, once you get them stacked up, everybody goes punching that ball. And if I'm a coach, I'm telling my guys, if you get stacked, go down because they're coming for you.
And that's what happened. Everybody got jumbled up, and I guarantee you, the referees are going to let them play a little bit because you got one side pushing one another. They want to see how many yards you get. But, I mean, I give them about 3 or 4 seconds before they're going to call it dead.
Right.
And there was enough time there. They got the ball out.
Yeah, that was a good play on the Bearcats, and it was a good job on the refs for letting them continue the play. Schlake in motion. It's going to come to the near side for him. He's at the 15.
Yeah.
You've got to call that. Yeah, that is a horse collar.
My
that is
goodness.
the definition of a horse collar right there, folks.
Holy smokes. That was a very dangerous, very dangerous.
That's going to add 15 right there for the personal foul.
Oh, my goodness. That was very intense. Hopefully, I think he's okay.
Yeah.
Did he get up on the sideline?
Yeah, he's kind of stretching himself out a little bit, but I think he's going to be all right.
Okay.
He will definitely feel that one tomorrow.
That is a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Bearcats. My goodness. Hopefully he's okay, but that was a dangerous tackle.
Yeah. And at first I didn't think the side judge was going to call that. He was very slow of even reaching for his flag.
I would all I have to say is if that would have not been called, prayers to Mike Root and that the referee.
Yeah, because I don't think that would have ended well. Up the middle for Hunter Hammonds. He's dragging 4 different Bulldogs with him, and finally his momentum is stopped after a 6-yard gain. But that's the Hunter Hammonds we're used to right there, folks. He wrapped that ball up, he put his head down, and he kept driving those legs.
It just seems like I said, the boys come out, I don't want to necessarily say flat, but they just come out kind of, in awe. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, we're going to see how we're going to fill it out real quick. But yours. Yep, I got mine over here. But yeah, I mean, they come out and that turnover's huge. You can see the momentum shift right away. So hopefully they keep it up here. Offense on the move.
This drive started, at the 10-yard line?
Sure, he's saying. I'm going to mark it as, we'll say second down at 4, maybe 3. Bearcats back
Going
to
to be a
pass.
pass. It's a little flare out to Schlake. He breaks one tackle. He's at the 50-yard line, finally driven out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
No flags, and that will be a CZRE first down.
There we go. I like the mixing plays up. Going outside, hit him inside, a little flare out pass, a little screen out or naked bootleg, whatever you want to call that.
And we will start the clock maybe. There we go.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats. They are at the Bulldogs' 47-yard line. 1:56 here in the first quarter. Savita under center. It's going to be a handoff to Hammonds. He's going up the right side. He drags another 4 Bulldogs with him. Finally brought down at the 39-yard line. A pickup of a solid probably 6.
I'm going to mark it as 6.
Yep.
Oh, sorry about that.
Rasho spoke, so it's 2nd and 3. So we're
okay.
going to officially go with that.
I'm going to say at least 4. I mean, it was a good run.
Yeah, that was a nice run. Hunter is doing something. He's realizing everybody's going for that ball. If you watch him, he's got both arms wrapped around that bad boy, and he's sacrificing a little bit of the mobility for the ability to
look at that,
run it.
powering his way through.
Again,
No flags.
He drug 3 Bulldogs on him. And that was Schlake that time.
Oh, was that?
No, it wasn't. It was Hunter.
Yep.
Schlake was lead blocking on that one.
Yeah, and I love hitting that button. But
Yeah.
I got to talk to Hunter a little bit over the weekend. I ran into him at a 4-way, and we stopped for a second and talked. And he was like, that last game, he's like, the one thing that made me so upset was I fumbled the ball, and it luckily, went into someone else's hands.
Yeah.
He goes, that is not me. He goes, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to let that happen again. I said,
I mean, I don't know. Perhaps the downpour that was going
I
on
was
at the
getting ready
time.
to say.
I don't know.
but here
You got Butler on the edge, but it is an
Nope.
inside handoff. Nothing there for, let's see, who was the ball carrier?
you say clock's going to be
Yep.
down to about 30 seconds
Fletcher
here.
was the ball carrier. He's going to lose about a half a yard on the play. It's 2nd down, and we'll call it 11. Ball is at the Bulldogs' 34.5 yard line.
Bearcats do not have to run a play here, and I don't believe they will. Looks like Mike Rude's going to take this one to the second quarter. We got a great game here for you at Spanfield right now, folks. Bearcat offense on the move after the turnover from the Bulldogs. That'll do it for the end of 1. We are all tied up at 8 after 1. We will take a quick break to catch our breath, and we'll be right back as we swap sides and we start the second quarter right after this. Don't go anywhere.
All right, we are back here at Spanfield in Christopher, Illinois. We're all tied up. The CZRE Bearcats 8 and the Carmi-White County Bulldogs 8. The Bearcats are coming out with possession. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 from the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs. Savita takes a snap. It's going to be a pass. He has Frankie Guerrera on the sideline. catches the ball at about the 24-yard line, finally driven down at the 18-yard line. So nice play by Savita and Guerrera. Good for Bearcats first down.
I'm sorry, I messed up the camera again. I know, folks.
We apologize. We are a two-man crew doing 4 jobs here, so Luke's doing 3 of them.
We need to have probably about 8 people on our payroll, but
well, that budget, we keep waiting for it to come in. We will take donations, by the way. So
I had somebody call me and they're like, "How much is your budget?" I was like, "Free 30."
Yes.
Here we go.
Savita once
pass.
again. He's got a wide open receiver. Oh, just missed him. Oh my goodness, that was a touchdown and just missed. That was Hunter Hammonds, it looks like.
Actually, it looks like
no, that's Landon Butler. That's Landon Butler. Yeah, he just missed him.
Oh my goodness,
I will definitely hope we come back to that pass a little later on. That was so wide open.
I told you in the pregame I was feeling LB.
Yep,
I really was, and that one just, a toe.
Yeah.
A toe short and just overthrew him a little bit.
I think watching his reaction, I think he had a hard time picking that ball coming out. And once he realized it was where it was going, he tried everything he could to get there. It was just, his reaction was just a little slow on that one.
Bearcats back in the red zone.
We're looking again. We got a screen pass to Schlake. He's got.
No, that one read perfectly by the Bulldogs. That's going to be a loss of about 2 or 3 on the play.
Yeah, that was Lex Day, a big tight end or defensive back here for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 10 for the Bearcats, so we went the wrong direction on that one.
Obvious four down territory
for
us.
sure.
10:55 left to go in this one till halftime, and Bearcats offense rolling, and we have a timeout taken on the field. It will be the Bearcats' first timeout with 10:51 left to go. I don't really have much right now other than hopefully offense. A couple miscommunications there, but good play calling so far, I think, from both sides. And it's just
and I think they've done a good job of mixing it up. We've tried to establish the inside run. Took us a few plays for Hunter to get rolling, but he's established he's going to get his 5-6 yards up the middle. Schlake has gotten some opportunities on the outside. Our passing game, we've had a completion. We should have had a touchdown. Just missed that. So the offense is here. It's clicking. Our defense has got to step up at this point.
I agree. And obviously we're tied here. DuQuoin is up 13-0 over Anna Jonesboro. Chester 7, DuPont nothing. This is interesting. Fairfield and Flora scoreless after 2, so we'll keep an eye on that score. Obviously, some of the bigger games, we got West Frankfort and Benton tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's the other big Franklin County rivalry.
Yes.
Savita, it's going to be another screen pass. Oh, it's going to be. Oh, he's got a guy. Wow! Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
Landon Butler caught the reception. He turned it up. It was a backwards lateral. He caught it and threw to a wide open Schlake in the end zone.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you what, Landon Butler took a hit on that.
He did.
I was worried he wasn't going to get up. He's shaking, but he is definitely up.
That was a hard hit, and I got to give it to there was another big block that saved him before that, and I didn't see who that was, but
I think it might have been Fletcher. I think it was Fletcher coming from that side.
Well, he got a monstrous block, and that helped him, but oh my goodness.
What a play. Bringing out the entire playbook. It's going to be Fletcher. He weaves his way back inside for the 2-point conversion. Bearcats have taken the 16-8 lead here in the second quarter. All right, now the offense is clicking, and when you can pull out plays like that, now the defense, the Bulldogs defense, they don't know what to expect at this point.
No,
and that definitely is to our advantage.
And that's what I'm talking about. I know they came out a little. I hate saying the word flat, but I'm going to say it anyway.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But they responded. They got the turnover. Carmi's offense looked like they were getting ready to roll down here in 2 plays.
Yeah.
Defense now has some motivation and some more upkeep here. 10:45 left to go, but hey, Bearcats take the lead 16-8 over Carmi, and we'll see the kickoff from Logan Jackson here shortly. I would love to see maybe an onside kick, maybe.
Yeah.
Obviously a little floater.
I've noticed they moved over. They're kicking from the far hash, and this last one, he kicked it to the near sideline, and that gave it enough time for our gunners to get downfield, and we almost got that last time. So if that's the thinking, if that's where we're going, this ball's going to go to the far sideline. That's my thoughts.
I agree, and I got to give credit to that play call we just had.
And if you look at our lineup over there, we got all of our real speed guys over on that far side. And it's going to, of course, they make a liar out of me. It's going to go near side. Number 15 picks it up at the 40-yard line. He's finally wrestled down by Frankie Guerrera, and it looks like Spencer Pettit also on the tackle.
One thing I do want to note, too, is it's very interesting. Our boys are going for that ball. They have been going for it every time. So I find that very interesting, and to keep an eye on that as well.
And, I'm not – you and I have talked about this before, not necessarily been a fan of the onside kick. I think they've been working on it, and the ball's staying in bounds now. And with their running back, that number 9 Hill, back, it's a good thing not to kick to him.
Yes.
Because you give him a full head of steam going downfield, he's going to be hard to contain. It is going to be, right at the 50-yard line, the runner is brought down. Looks like Frankie Guerrera and also Gunter Battaglia in on a tackle. Pickup of maybe 4 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 6. Ball is just past to the 50-yard line on the Bearcats side of the field.
And going back to that last touchdown, what a play call.
That was awesome.
What a play call. They faked the screen. Carmi thinks they have it, and wide open in the end zone, why not?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, exactly. Why not?
2nd down and 6 to go. A little pitch out to the right. Number 9's
Hill.
got room. And
Schlakey's giving chase. Nice play!
That's a good hit right there.
Schlakey slowed it up, and then out of nowhere, I believe that was Niblett that came in and finished that tackle off. That's textbook right there. It's pursuit. Even though he did pick up about 4 yards on the play, it was still a nice job of containing and finishing the play off.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 here, and you got to think this is probably going to go right up the middle, but don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 from the 45-yard line. Snap goes to number 5. He does go up the middle. He's just barreling his way through. Pickup of 8 on the play.
And honestly, he hit his own back on that. He probably would have broke that one loose, but that will be good enough for a Bulldog first down.
1st and 10, Bulldogs.
And just under 9, getting ready to be at 9-minute mark here until halftime. And like we said, just defense needs to keep hammering down. I know they're probably wore out right now, but this is Bulldog offense right now. They're going to wear you down on the run. They hardly pass.
Yeah, and they're running this 3-back system.
Oh,
and
I thought he lost the ball.
I did too.
So you say, and that's something to mention during warm-ups. The quarterback did struggle a little bit. So,
like I said, they're running this 3-back system here, running back system. It is some confusion with the counters and everything. Sometimes they line up a double fullback and a single back behind. I mean, they're using their strengths. They do have 3 good running backs, all sophomores. So you're going to see a steady diet of this, and we got to figure out how to stop it.
Right up the middle again, number 9, just a huge hole.
That's Anderson.
Huge hole, but driven back after a gain of about 7 on the play.
Correction, that was Hill, Cooper Hill on the carry. Anderson's number 10, the quarterback.
So 3rd and 2 again. And like you said, I mean, finding a way to just bunch it up in the middle. I got to give it to this Bulldog front line. They are doing a great job of prying open holes here for their running backs.
Yeah.
7:52. The clock continues to run. 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs. You can hear the sideline yelling out maybe a play.
Hill's up the middle. He makes a guy miss. And he's finally tripped up. Caden Niblett got a piece of him, and Hill kind of lost his footing, got spun around, and finally we got him down. Ball sitting at the 19-yard line. Once again, this Bulldog offense just methodically marching down field, handoff, handoff, handoff. You just don't know which one of the three is going to get it.
I agree. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, nope, we're good.
1st and 10.
Ooh, looked like a little movement there.
And right there, that's what I'm talking about. And a flag comes in.
I'm not sure what that one's going to be.
I
It
didn't
could
see
probably be a face mask, I'm thinking.
I didn't see it because he spun around, but very well possible. So we have a flag on the play. We'll wait for the holding on the
All right,
offense.
I'll take that.
That's what you're going to say. I
Well,
didn't
the way
see
he
it.
spun around
I
there, that's what
agree.
made me think that it might have been a face mask.
Well, it was the back judge, too,
Yeah.
so that's why I was kind of confused because he had his back turn. Obviously, we're going to accept that one, so that'll back it up here. So flag on the play. That'll make it 1st down and 20 with 7:09.
Oh.
Sorry, I kept the clock rolling there, but 7:09.
10-yard penalty, ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line.
And so that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, not a 20-yard. I'm sorry. 5-yard penalty. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's a spot of the. It's 10-yard at the spot of the foul. That's what
Spot
that
of the
one is.
foul,
Yeah.
Okay.
1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. And number 5 to the right side.
Good job this time by the
Noah
Bearcats.
Wilson was right there. Just a big old gift came running right into his arms, and he was able to finish the tackle off. Pick up of maybe a couple,
That's
one at the
one,
most.
yeah.
One at the most.
And we got a timeout.
Bearcats.
Timeout Bearcats.
Yeah.
And I got to take away some timeouts
Yeah.
here. So that'll
Yeah.
be one left for them.
Yeah, and that's a good call right there. That's a give your guys a breather call.
Yeah, and I mean, right now they're backed up. You got 2nd down 14. This is a big one right here. I mean, if you can hold Bulldogs here, obviously it's 4-down territory, so you got 2 more big plays coming up, or 3 more, I should say. And it looks like the head coach is actually going over and talking to the official right now about something maybe he didn't like.
Yeah.
So something to keep an eye on, but obviously not happy. And I think the officiating's actually been really good tonight.
So far,
I mean,
he's probably questioning that holding call, but I mean, there was so many around. It's hard to see what was actually happening there. There was so many kids around in that play. It's kind of a big scrum there at the very end. So
6:47 left to go until halftime. Bearcats on top here, 16-8. Defense trying to hold on as the Bulldogs threatening once again. They are at the Bearcat 25-yard line. It was after a holding call that really set them back. It's 2nd down and 14 for the Bulldogs. After that timeout, Bulldogs have all 3 timeouts. Bearcats left with 1.
snap goes to number 5. He's weaving his way through. Finally,
Still not brought down.
Yeah,
and finally brought down. And did the ball come out again?
well, we're acting like it, but
I was going to say, did it come out again, or who's got the ball? Okay. So it's still going to be 3rd down.
yeah, 3rd down and maybe 6 or 7. I'm going to call it 7.
Okay.
Ball up to the 15-yard
So
line.
7-yard pickup for Edwards, number 5, the ball carrier.
We'll bring up 3rd down.
Ball is at the Bearcats' 15-yard line. So once again, these Bulldogs are threatening to score. We've been in this position earlier, last possession for the Bulldogs, and they fumbled the ball right at about the same spot, opposite end of the field. We got looks like we got a Bearcat that jumped off sides.
So that'll help, obviously, full start there.
Yeah, 5 yards. Still going to be 3rd down and brings it to about
About
3rd and 1, maybe
what I'm
3rd
gonna
and 2.
call it, yeah. So much more bigger advantage now for the Bulldogs. But, yeah, that flag really hurts.
That's the first penalty for the Bearcats today.
That is. So we'll get rid of that flag, and here we go with just about 5 minutes left. Here we go.
This is Hill. He's weaving his way through the middle. Much better job.
Yeah, much
That's
better job.
close. I think they might have given him the forward progress on that one. Let's see what the spot brings. Yep, it's going to be a 1st down. So he picks up 3, only needed 2. But defensively, that was a lot better job by our linemen. They were able to fill the hole, got a hold of him, and minimal gain. You don't want to give up the 1st down, but then again, what we've been giving up, that's a win on my part. It's going to be Hill once again. Excuse me, that is number 21, Burnett.
Burnett on the carry.
He picks up about 3 yards on the play. It's going to be second and goal. Ball's at the 4-yard line.
So I'm going to, from the 4. Okay. So 4:50 left to go until halftime. And, defense, other than that turnover, has been unable to stop this Bulldog offense. They are just running it down our throats.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. He's still fighting. He's still fighting. My goodness.
Wow.
He brought it to the 3-yard line. So a 2-yard loss turned into a 1-yard gain there for Burnett. Again, these guys, well, he's a little bit bigger than the other two. He's about 180. Hill and Burnett, or excuse me, Hill, the other running back, he's not that big. He's a 150-pounder. So,
third down now and about 3 to go. So Bearcats, can they hold?
number 5 is going to carry, goes right side. He cuts it up the middle, and he breaks it right through. That's actually a pretty nice run by him. He read his block, and he saw a hole. He put his head down, and he barreled through. All right, so we are 16-14 here with 3:52 left in the game, and the Bulldogs are getting ready to go for 2, it looks like.
And I would really, really love to see a Bearcat stop here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to eliminate 2 points off the board from just 3 yards out, obviously big deal. So Bearcat defense, if there's one way to step up, it's right now.
Now's the time.
And plenty of time left for our offense as well.
It's Edwards this time. Number 5. I think we got it stopped. I see
no
no signal.
Good.
Yeah, they stopped it. Came up short.
So just like that, the Bearcats needed it, and that is huge.
Yeah.
That keeps them with the lead, 16-14. And with 3:52 left to go until halftime, the offense is able to possibly get some more points up on the board.
Yeah, we've proven time and time again that 3 minutes and 52 seconds. That's plenty of time for our offense to move the ball downfield.
Yeah, 100%. And like I said, I mean, I know our defense is getting worn down, but that was a big stop there.
Yeah,
and I'm glad to see that. So 3:52 left to go until halftime. We'll keep it here. Let me see if I got any more scores for everybody. I might have to refresh the app. I know I always have to do that. Johnson City 22, Hamilton County nothing. Flora now scores back-to-back, 14-0 over the Fairfield Mules. Chester 14, Dupo nothing. DuQuoin 20, Anna Jonesboro 7, Murphy 7, Harrisburg nothing. Here at Christopher we have Bulldogs 14, and your Christopher Bearcats 16. Sorry, I was putting the score back on here. And then those of you that don't know, Cesar did defeat Edwards County on Thursday, 54-7.
Yep, and then the Benton-Frankfort game is tomorrow.
Yep, so we will see the kickoff here with 3:52 left to go. And hopefully
it's going to be mid-range, brought by Spencer Pettit. Has got an edge.
Nice, great
He made
job.
He caught the ball at the 44-yard line, made a guy miss, and brought it across midfield. A solid 11-yard gain for Spencer Pettit. Wise play.
And I like that too. He didn't just go down. He was like, "Hey, I got some blockers in front of me. Let's take one." And so the sophomore doing a great job there, executing that perfectly, and gets us across the 50. So now a short field for the Bearcats.
Short field, yeah.
And like you said, you start doing that, that's going to put pressure on the Bulldogs to kick it deep. And I said earlier in the broadcast, or at least down at the tailgate, if anyone's watching film, there is no way as a head coach I'm kicking it deep the rest of the season with this team.
We said that after game 1, and it took all the way till Red Hill to finally somebody took a chance again, and it wasn't Butler that time, but Fletcher was able to go. And this is Fletcher here. He's coming around. He's at the 40-yard line. Got a blocker. Finally ran out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Good for another. Let's see here. What's the spot? Yeah, that's going to be another Bearcat first down. Pick up a 14 on the play.
And, of course, everyone kind of holds their breath when you have a long run like that because you never know. Do you have a flag come in? But like I said, both teams playing pretty clean right now. We've had a couple. We had a horse collar. We had a false start on us. And then we also had a couple holding calls on the Bulldogs. But other than that, this game's been pretty clean. which typically around this time of the season you'll start to see things clean up.
Well,
obviously.
they're getting it. They're learning their assignments. They're learning the proper thing, what they can get away with and what they can't. So
Exactly.
Savita under center. It's Fletcher in motion. The ball is fake to Fletcher, but it's Hammonds. He's driving all the way down.
And speaking of a flag, we just see one
yeah, I
come
think
in.
there's going to be a hold there.
So we will see the call. I don't think
Well,
it's a face mask, but I couldn't. I mean,
I only saw one other Bearcat in vicinity. Yeah, and it was a hold.
so holding on the Bearcats, that will back it up. That is a spot foul. So it looks like it'll be about first down and 13 if I had to bet.
Yeah, you're going to be pretty close there.
Should be right at about. Yep. Right there, perfect.
Yeah.
So it'll be ball right on the 35.
Look at those math skills.
How you know, this
Man,
mathematician up here.
I'm
trying my
telling
best.
you.
Clock will continue to run after that. I'll try to keep it as close as I can for you guys, but
Landon Butler's checking into the game. Him and Frankie Guerrera, along with Schlakey and Trip Fletcher. Fletcher is the wing back. You have Hammonds in there, and busted play, but Savita rolls to his left. He's got a guy wide open. It's Butler. He's at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Butler!
what a great execution.
Oh, my goodness. From where Savita was at, that was a 45-yard pass in the air, and then Butler caught it at about the 10-yard line, and he was able to just jog it on in, so to speak.
My goodness.
There's one. We need one more
That's
from him.
true.
He had the opportunity, but he's got to make it up now.
I tell you what, something about him tonight. I said, we haven't really called his number a whole bunch this season, and I said he's due.
Yeah,
he's due, and that right there, wide open, great job. I know the line there. Everybody had the flow to the bottom of your screen.
Yeah.
But my goodness, that was
And
great.
I'll tell you, Savita did a really nice job of avoiding the sack there. He made a guy miss in the backfield. He kept his composure. He was able to get his body turned on that throw and put something on it. Again, that was a 45-yard throw in the air.
It was, and
Yeah.
honestly, that was a dime.
Yeah, it was right
It wasn't
on.
a duck. The safety had no chance.
No.
And what great execution.
And Butler was not going to let that one go.
No,
He knew he had one earlier in this quarter, and he was not going to let that mistake happen twice. He was focused on that ball.
Both seniors able to hook up for 6 points, and that only ran off 30 seconds on the clock. So
My goodness. Well, not as fast as 15.9, but this Bulldog offense has been pretty methodical. They've taken some time off of the clock to get both of their scores. So I don't know. Is there enough time for them to march it down or not?
yeah, that's also a good one. I mean, I would definitely expect them. They'll probably have to go to the air unless they have a really
They
good
have
play.
not even attempted a pass
They
tonight.
have not. They have been all on the ground tonight, and 3:02. Here's the point after, or I should say the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion.
It's going to be Gunner.
Slakey,
Yeah,
Slakey. Oh
just
my
walks
goodness,
it in.
man, that was a nice counter there. We had three different backs going in three different directions, and Slakey come around on the from right side headed to the far side there. Nice play, nice play.
I almost said Gunner Shalakey, but yeah, how do you stop that?
Oh my
You got
goodness.
the hand off the counter, and then you just let it go.
And that is Mike Root offense that I remember
Yes.
whenever I played with him against him way back when.
Anytime he takes a timeout, he's down there going, okay, we just did this.
Yeah.
I know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I got something to counter that offer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
that's
unbelievable.
And that's the first time we've seen that look.
We have.
That's
we
the
have.
first, or at least
time.
I've paid attention.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
And that's what came down to this passing play over here with LB to Shalakey
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
So technically,
little
LB's
throw.
got one touchdown and one
Well,
throwing
yeah,
touchdown.
okay, you're right. He does. He does.
I mean, I was going to go for 3, but hey, anything's possible.
he
here.
is responsible for 2 touchdowns tonight. You are correct.
But heck, this is a great job by the offense. Offense firing on all cylinders right now. Defense needs to step up, get a big one here.
Line drive down the middle.
Oh, good kick.
It's a muff. 7 has got the ball. He picks it up at about the 18-yard line. He's dancing. Spencer Pettit is
Great
playing
job.
a great game tonight on special teams. He's had 2 tackles, and he recovered and a return, and they got a 10-yard return on it. That is another nice play by Pettit.
I agree with you 100%. He kept containment, kept them towards the sideline. The worst thing you can do is let them go in the middle of the field.
Force them back to where all of our defenders are coming from. That's the ideal, perfect job by him. And he's going to get a little reward here. Looks like he's staying on the field, Pettit is.
He deserves it.
He's going to be playing this right corner, give some of our guys a little breather here.
And he's going to have to be ready, too, because they're going to try and pass. I guarantee it.
Yep. And it's coming right at Pettit.
Good.
Oh, my goodness. Nice job. Running back stared Pettit down, and it gave our Schlake an opportunity to drive on that play because I think the running back was staring Pettit right down.
And that's fine, too, because Pettit did a great job there executing that containment. You want that containment right there because you don't want him busting out the outside.
He broke down. He broke down and waited until the guy made his move, and then he closed in, and he still got an assist on that. So.
And now you got to be careful now because you're on the left side of the field. They're going to want to spread it open to the right side.
And it's going to the far side.
Yep.
And
got to bring him down, boys.
Got to get him, boys. Got to get him.
And finally brought down, but it's those big plays, and you can almost see they're running to the far side of the field each time, the much larger room.
Yeah, and it was Landon Butler. Once again, Spencer Pettit and Noah Casey on the tackle. Pickup of about 8 on the play. Good for Bulldogs first down. They're coming up to the line quickly. 1st and 10 from their own 45. And here we go. Nice play. Oh, nice play. Noah Casey. Oh, my goodness.
Needs to get a little bit lower, but a timeout called on the field. It will be timeout with 1:59 left to go. And my goodness, that was awesome.
Yeah, what a tackle by Noah Casey. He just gobbled that runner up.
And I was almost worried because the ref was actually digging in his pocket. He was high up on that tackle.
Yeah.
He needs to get down a little bit lower. But, hey, other than that, great defensive stop there.
And I think what saved him is he was able, with those big arms of his, he was able to wrap all the way around.
Correct.
And he actually had his arms complete like a big old bear hug. Had he been able to, if he wouldn't have got all the way around, I think they would have called that.
And it was actually quite funny. I noticed there, too, that even though Spencer Pettit went into pursuit, he just kind of watched him. He was like, wow, you got it.
I was amazed, too.
I mean, that was awesome. So, and I've been looking down here on that. We got Katie Pettit going around with the Bearcats score jar. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but it's goes around. All the benefits go back to the boys. But
Mama Cats there.
The Mama Cats.
They provide a lot of services here for these boys, not just in football. They do it year round. They're feeding us on the road, JV games as well. Some of these games we're 2 hours away, so they're making sure these boys get fed. Number 5 on the carry, Noah Wilson wrapped him up, but Edwards was able to pick up about 4 more after Wilson got a hold of him. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Yeah, 3rd and 2. Quick snap.
Nice!
Noah Casey again! That was an awesome play by Noah. He's coming to play.
Timeout called. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? He didn't. I think he lost a half yard on the play.
Yeah, he did.
Number 5 thought he had room, and Noah Casey denies him for a big 4th down here. Minute 35 left. We get the ball back. This is major. I'm honestly shocked they took a timeout.
I am too. I hope you at home are seeing how big he is getting, and he's just like, this is mine. I'm taking you.
Oh.
And he just gobbles him up. He throws those big arms around you, and he just drives to the ground. He's had 2 really nice tackles.
2 big ones. And if he gets one here, this is going to send these boys into halftime in a really good mood and a lot of momentum because I'm telling you right now.
130. Well, 15.9 and 33.
That's
our numbers.
15.9 is the record for the Bearcats, and they went 75 yards on that drive.
Yeah, 15.9 and 3 plays on that one, too. It was 2
2
plays. You're right.
2 plays.
Yeah.
So right now, this is a huge 4th down. Fun fact, first 4th down.
Yeah, and they do have a wide receiver right. This is the first look as in anything past the entire game.
Going in shotgun
formation.
formation.
Now they split out.
So we'll see here.
We're going to see man in motion.
Wildcat.
Yeah. It's up the middle. He's got it, but it's no good. He overthrew him.
That is huge. And with
He overthrew him.
132 left now.
Yeah. Dakota Brown was the intended receiver, another sophomore for the Bulldogs, but that is incomplete. The Bearcats are going to take over at their own 42-yard line with 1:32 left here before halftime.
Plenty of time.
And we get the ball coming out.
100% right, and wow.
You would love to put this score on and then come out second half and put another score up.
Asked for the defense for a big stop, and they did it. Great job
Finally.
of defense. Finally coming up big. They did get the turnover early, but this was a big stop for them.
This was big. This was a huge stop right there.
Quarterback had the attended wide receiver, just overthrew him by about a yard. So here we go. Offense is on the field.
Plenty of time. We don't have to. We got the whole playbook here.
Yes.
And it is going to go to
He's got
Fletcher. He's at the 50-yard line. He's up the sideline and finally driven out at the 44-yard line. Stop the clock. Pickup of a solid 9.
I was going to say, we do not have timeout, so him going out of bounds was huge.
They give him 8 yards on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 2 from the 45-yard line. Clock is stopped, like Luke said. 1:26 left here.
I spit on my iPad and it was glitching on me. I was like, "Oh no!" So if you see fourth down and a whole bunch of crazy stuff happening, don't freak out. It's just I was really happy on that fourth down stop. But like you said, coming in 1:26 left to go.
I'm thinking pass right here. You got Guerrera out right. Schleike to the right. It's going to be a pass, and it's going to be.
Got him.
He's got a man open. It's wide open. Oh! Number 2 came out of nowhere. Reese Jamison got a hand on it. It hit Butler. It was deflected and hit Butler. He wasn't able to adjust to it. Had 2 not been there, Butler has his second receiving touchdown to go along with his passing touchdown.
That was, I got to give it to number 2. He was able to get there. I think Savita let this one fly a little bit too much, but honestly, it was a good pass, just good defense.
And had 2 not been there, that was in stride. That ball was in stride. It was a little wobbly, but it was still a good pass.
So 3rd down now and 2. You got to think now.
Get the first, get back up.
You can hear a pin
Yeah, it's
drop
going to be
here.
a pass play. He's got Guerrera to the right. He throws to Guerrera.
Got it! He got it!
That is their favorite play.
Wow.
Frankie Guerrera does a fantastic job of hugging that sideline and waiting for Savita just to roll out to him and hit him. Catch, step out of bounds, stop the clock with 1:14, and more important, first down.
Yes, and honestly, Guerrera almost acts like a ghost out there.
Yeah.
He gets everyone out away from him, and he's just hiding there ready. He's the outlet for a quick first down and a quick.
We've seen that how many times? How many big first downs have we gotten out of that play right there?
You know, and Savita's always looking for the long one, but when you got a quick one out here, that's
all right,
good.
we got Frankie and Butler to the high side. It's going to be another pass. Looking nice block by Hammond.
He's got
plenty of room. He could run this if he wants.
And he's going to. He's
going to have to get out of bounds.
He's fine.
There we go. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And is there another? Oh man, could have called it a late hit, but they didn't.
He could have sold that really well, but honestly, it would have hurt even worse being on the track. 1:03 left to go.
Hey, but more importantly, that was a huge 15-yard pickup. He ran 65 to pick up 15, but still.
Hey, that's a smart decision. Last year, Landon Savita, he probably would have thrown that or
and
got
the thing
sacked.
of it was he did have a guy in the end zone, but he was scrambling, and there was not going to be able to. That was too far of a pass. He did the right thing.
That was a smart, mature thing to do.
We still got 1 minute and 3 left on the clock. Plenty of time here.
Do remember, no timeouts here for the Bearcats.
Going to be another pass. Savita's scrambling.
Okay, good. Perfect. There's a guy there.
Yeah, there was.
It was going to be a screenplay to Fletch, and he was not there. But way to get it out.
Yeah,
and
smart.
Smart. Very smart.
And you just lose it down. It's 2nd down and 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 58 seconds. Plenty of time.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind a run here.
I wouldn't either.
Like a jet motion.
I get the ball right now. I get the ball in Schleike's hands coming to the big side, our near side, because this is the big side of the field right now. That's what my thought is. We are not in that formation, so obviously I'm in the booth calling the game and not on the sideline calling the plays.
Well, that's why
Fletcher goes to his left in motion. Another pass by Savita. He has. Oh, he's got it.
Landon
He got it! He got it! Landon Butler little crossing route. He broke 2 different tackles to get in for his second touchdown of the night. You called it, Luke.
And I did say before halftime, so I got
Yes. No, I don't. What was the over-under on that one? My goodness. So Landon Butler's he's responsible for 3 scores tonight, 2 receiving, 1 passing.
Landon, if you come back and watch this, buddy, I did say before the game I was feeling you. I
Yes,
felt your number
we
tonight.
had this conversation. And here's the thing. He could have had another one. He could have had another touchdown. Although then he would have taken away his passing touchdown because we scored with that play later. Man.
Wow.
And here's the thing, folks. There's still 50 seconds left. So we had 1:30, so we did that in 40 seconds?
We did.
40 seconds.
This offense is clicking.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
tonight we scored in 33 and 40 seconds.
This offense has been something fun to watch. I know I don't give enough credit to our defense, and I know they're doing so good of a job out there. But this offense is fun to watch. I mean,
you know that normally they say the best defense is a really good offense, but we're scoring so fast that it's not giving our defense much of a chance to collect themselves.
literally, and I mean, honestly, if our defense, which I know they're doing the best they can, but if this defense steps up anymore, I'm telling you right now, this team could put something together unlike any other. So we are going to try the 2-point conversion with 50 seconds exactly left in the second quarter.
It's going to go to Fletcher. He dances. He's in.
He's got it.
He just read where the hole was. He followed his. Who was? I got to see who it was. Actually, he was following number 81, Brody Richardson. Brody he followed right into the end zone.
Literally paved the way for him. And I looked down.
Yeah.
And I had another player. I'm trying to see who it is down there. Literally just watching because he knew he was going in. He got his hands on his hips. He didn't have to do nothing.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
32-14 here with 50 seconds left in the first half. Your Bearcats are up, and we've still got football in this half. There's 50 seconds left.
Yeah, plenty of time left here. No timeouts for both sides, but I mean, it takes one big play to change anything.
Yeah.
And Bearcats will receive the ball after
absolutely
halftime.
Cannot let a score happen here because we want this momentum going in, and we want to come out in the second half and put our foot on the throat and finish the game off. A big score right there is just going to really solidify that. And it's a high kick, taking about the 22's dropped. Oh, there's a scramble. I think Carmi picked it up.
He sure did.
My goodness,
that was
Frankie
close.
Guerrera and number 23 for the Bearcats, Landon Farmer, almost had it. Farmer, second time. He had that earlier, and he almost picked one up.
I don't want to jinx it, but I have a good feeling one of those is going to bounce our way in the second half.
They're struggling with receiving the ball in the air.
They are.
Keep it out of the deep backs because you know he can run. But if you hit these upper backs, the second level, I think you got a shot of getting one.
Let's see here. They're going to be in an sorry.
There we go.
Yeah,
21
nice.
a ball carrier. I
Wow.
saw, let's see, number
Everybody.
71, Chris Monteith, was the first one I saw there. There were about 3 more Bearcats on that tackle.
Loss of 1.5 on
There
the
we
play.
go, there we go.
So 30 seconds left. My clock's a little off here, so I'll get it down to speed.
I think they're going to let this clock run out.
I think so, too.
They're-
You have too much momentum on this CZRE side.
Yeah, they don't want to take a chance. They've
I'm
seen that
honestly-
we can score quickly.
I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised they ran a play.
I
am
am too.
100%. And nothing against this Bulldog team, but when you have that much momentum on a different side as a coach, I'm just going to protect it.
And, you know, if they had that kickoff right there, if we would have recovered that, we could have scored another score.
Oh, 100%.
With the high-powered offense that we're throwing out there, I think anything's possible right now.
And right there is your halftime score from Span Field. And my goodness, what a half of football. Like we talked about early, the Bearcats have adjusted into the game. The first quarter just seems to be at least the first, 5 minutes of the first quarter is always our enemy for some reason.
Yeah.
But 32 points in a half? Where's this team coming from?
I'm telling
my
you.
goodness, they're
I'm
putting
telling
everything together.
Yeah.
And so with that, we're going to reset. We have a 15-minute really 18, but it's a 15-minute halftime. We'll break for a little bit, get us some beverages, catch our breath. Yeah. We'll come back up here, go over some halftime scores, and then we're going to kick this second half off from Span Field, and guess what? We're going to get the ball.
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, we come back out this second half, we put something together, and you just keep the momentum going. That's all you got to do. Hey, we're going to enjoy some of this fine hamburgers and hot dogs that are being prepared at the concession stand. Luke and I will be back here in just a few minutes, so don't go away, guys. We got a heck of a football game in Span-Filled.
Bearcat Lincoln for sale for
All right, folks. Chuck Montgomery here, back at Span Field in Christopher. We're about 45 seconds out from the end of the halftime here. They'll get us about a 3-minute warm-up time. I'd like to go through some scores with you. Probably need to start the video back. I'm talking to myself. My apologies. All right, once again, welcome back. Let's see if we can pull up. Score here in Christopher, your CZRE Bearcats 32 and the Carmi-White County Bulldogs 14. Right now it's been mostly an offensive game, and of course the Bearcats are coming out up on top. Pulled some plays out we haven't seen this year. Had a little wide receiver throwback, and Landon Butler threw a solid pass in for a touchdown. Here's some scores from around the area. Collinsville is up 28-15 over Marion. Waiting for Luke to get back in here. So Pinckneyville down 43-0 against Nashville.
Holy crap.
Yeah, exactly. DuQuoin's up big 40-7 over AJ. Heron and Carbondale are tied up at, it looks like, about halftime. Johnson City is over Hamilton County big, 36-0 for the Indians. And 7-7 Harrisburg and Murphy. Chester is up 21-7 over Dupo, and Carterville is dismantling Massac County 42-0. Again, here in Christopher, it's 32-14. We're still at halftime. Luke, your thoughts?
Well, offense is just hot. They're hot. Defense came to play in the second quarter, so I'm glad to see that. Other than that, this is a well-oiled machine right now, and they just need to keep it on.
Yeah.
They don't need to fall down and let this team back in this.
No, absolutely. And, you know, we alluded to this at the beginning of the game during pregame, talked about how we have got to find a way to come out hot. It seems like it takes this team a couple of possessions. It's either the offense or the defense. We can't put them both together to start a game and come out ready to go. One side or the other of the ball, we just kind of takes it a little bit of time for us to get moving. So
yeah, and I mean, we do a good job, I think, after halftime coming out. But if we can put everything together, like I said, this team's already dangerous.
Yeah.
But if they can really get a stop and have a good first quarter, I don't see a lot of people really.
Yeah. Well, speaking of dangerous, I mean, we talked about it during the broadcast in the first half. We had a possession where it took us 33 seconds to score. And then we had another one. It was at 30. I think we counted it was right at 30 seconds that we scored. Yep. Of course, we had a game against Red Hill last week. It took us the famous 15.9 in 2 plays, and we drove the ball 75 yards in 2 plays. So, I mean, this offense can score really, really quick. They can also march the ball downfield for you, too. So, like you said, they are clicking right now. And the great thing here in about 35 seconds is we're going to be receiving the ball coming out of the second half.
And I think that's going to be really my key right here is get a good recovery. Carmi has nothing to lose right now. They're going to give you everything they can possibly think of in their book. So I expect them to come out onside kick this. They're going to probably pound it at our line, at our hands team.
Yeah.
Just get on it, boys. Let's have a good offensive series, and let's just keep pounding it.
Yeah, and coaches are down there. You know that's exactly what they're telling them. You know, hands team on the field. This ball's coming for you at front line. If it gets past the guys on that mid group there, it will not be going to Landon Butler deep. Well, let's just say that. It will not be going to Landon Butler deep. And if it does go to him, I would be 100% shocked that they would even attempt to kick to him.
I agree. Excuse me. Yeah, halftime, it's always interesting because I go down there and I get caught stuck in talking to everybody.
Yeah,
So but here we go. No, it's a good kick.
And it goes to Slakey. This might be a mistake. Slakey gets it at the 35.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's going to he's still on his feet, folks.
Wow.
Oh, he caught it at the 35.
You're right. That was dangerous.
25-yard return to the Bulldogs' 35-yard line. He got tripped up. Had he not lost his footing, I think that one would have went.
He saw that, and I guarantee you his eyes were probably as wide as an owl. That was crazy.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. When are teams going to learn not to kick to our deep guys?
I don't think that was called by Coach. I think the kicker lined up, and Coach said just, high kick it over to the opposite side. I don't think they realized Shaleki was over there.
Exactly.
But here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. It's Hunter.
That's Hunter Hammonds. He bounces off of a couple different defenders, picks up 7 on the carry, brings up 2nd down and 3 from the 30-yard line. Nice run by Hunter. He started out the game a little earlier, and he's kind of slow get going. And we mentioned in the pregame that, he was nursing, not feeling 100%, and I think it just took him get smacked a couple times and realize, all right, it's not going to feel any better, so let's just go play football.
I mean, I can understand that. I mean, you're kind of hurt. You're like, am I going to get hurt more?
Yeah,
Let the adrenaline kick in.
And that's exactly what it is. Find a way, do your job, get out there, and he's doing it right now.
So here we go, 11:09 as we just start the third quarter. False start
and a fumble, but I think this is
the
dead play.
Dead
this will be dead.
So we'll stop the clock real quick. It is 11:05. It'll be a false start on the Bearcats.
5-yard penalties.
And march it back 5 yards.
So a 2nd down and 8 now.
And that's only the 2nd penalty on the Bearcats today. We had a holding earlier, and then, of course, this penalty right here. Leo Tucker is coming out. Frankie Guerrero checks in his spot. Frankie is out wide to the right, bottom of our screen. Fletcher in motion. He gets the pitch. He's got a seam. Got a big blocker on the outside. He's at the 25-yard line. Finally driven out of bounds.
Flag come in, yep. It's going to be holding against the Bearcats, and that's going to back us up even more now.
Yeah, because that's going to be a spot of the ball, and that's probably right at the line of scrimmage. So
right at the it looks like right at the line. So that, and like we mentioned before, mistakes, we've got to eliminate those. And right now, early, we're just letting them happen.
Well, this definitely wasn't what Coach Rude drew up in the locker room.
No, and now we're backed up even further now. So we're going to call it probably at least 16 on the play.
Yeah, easily.
And that's actually, it's 19, even hurts us even worse.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 19.
And clock will continue to run here as I get it down. So here we go.
All right, Savita's under center is more than likely a passing down, but no, it's going to go Slakey to the far side. He's got an edge. He's out at past the 40-yard line, driven out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Good little run. Got the majority of that back. Still got a 3rd down and 13, but it's more manageable now. And I still think that we're probably going to be in 4-down territory here.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, you get down to 4th and about 5, I would say very doable. Yeah. You want to get really to very close to the 30-yard line here. I wouldn't expect a pass play here, but you never know. You never know.
With this offense and with Coach Rude's calling, you don't know what's going to happen. It is a pass. Savita's got a guy in the middle. Nice catch.
Landon
Butler.
And he's going to be caught right at the
30-yard line. Yeah.
We'll call it the 29, so they'll be at 4th down about 4.
Yep. Well, hey, exactly what you just called. You said we need to get at least about 4th and 5. That's a doable play to go on 4th down.
Yep. And right now, we're going to call it actually 4th and 3.
Yeah, there we go. And here's the thing. With that short of a distance, anything's available right now. You could still run the ball. You could pick up 3. We've been getting with Hunter Hammonds. He's been going right up the middle, picking up 4 or 5 yards of carry. You can get to the edge with Slakey, and the passing. We've thrown one incomplete pass today.
Offense, stay on it, and hopefully we get this 4th down conversion. Back to pass.
Yep, pass play.
Not happening this time.
Yeah. big number 5, that is Kaysen Edwards. One of the running backs came in from his linebacker spot, and he was untouched and sacked, Savita for a loss, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bearcats. So the Bulldogs come out and they answer. So let's see if our defense can come out and do the same.
I was going to say that's the first time the Bulldog defense has been able to stop the Bearcat offense tonight, and obviously that little pressure there up the middle got to Savita, and he was unable to complete a pass.
Yep. He just wasn't able. Usually he's able to elude those, but not this time.
And number 5 right up the gut.
That's Edwards again.
And driven back by Shalaki, and he got a hard tackle. It's going to be very close, but it's going to be 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, Edwards made the play, the defensive stop, the sack on Savita, and then turn around and give him the ball, and he picks up a solid 9.
I was going to say, and that's the one thing this defense has got to do is get a stop here on this possession, because right now their offense is fired up.
Yeah.
So 2nd down, and actually it's 1. Handoff left side.
That's Hill.
Good hit there. Almost got the strip on there, but it's going to be a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. And my fault, that was Branson Burnett, number 21, the ball carrier. He picks up 5 on the play. He's going to give the Bulldogs, like Luke said, a 1st down. Ball sitting at the 45-yard line of the Bearcats.
8:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And we didn't get to scores, but we will we'll go through that here in a little bit. So here we go.
That's Edwards on the right side. He's making his way, finally wrapped up by Schlake. He's a wrestling match with Schlake, but Gage was finally able to drag him down just shy of the 1st down marker. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 1, 9-yard carry for Edwards.
And once again, the run just killing us right now. And with that being said, they're picking up 9 yards of carry right now.
Yeah, that's not a good recipe.
7:50 left to go, and this Bulldog offense on the move into Bearcat territory. Handoff 15.
Yep, he dances around the right side. He's got yardage for a 1st down, pickup of 6 on the play. Schlake, and it looks like Caden Iblett, I believe. Yep, 22. That is Jackson Gaddis in on the tackle. Gunnar Schlake is checked into that on the defense here, so going to give Johnny Gaddis, number 4, a little bit of a breather.
Under center, handoff to the bottom of your screen.
Nice tackle.
Good job.
Jackson Gaddis met him in the hole. Form tackle, he wrapped him up. Only reason he gained a yard because he just fell that way.
Yep. Great job by the Bearcat defense, and need more like that. Finally getting a stop on a 1st down after an average of 9 yards per game on this drive.
Yeah, and that was a nice job by Jackson Gaddis there. He perfectly formed tackle. Like I said, the only reason he gained the yard is because of just the way he fell. 2nd and 9 from the 30-yard line of the Bearcats. Once again, this is Edwards.
Good hit.
Oh, nice job.
Wow, what a hit.
Nice job. The ball carrier ran into a wall of Jackson Gaddis and Brogan Mitchell, and they hit him and drove him off of his feet. That time he was not going forward.
No, that was actually a great tackle, a great pursuit to the ball, and instead of, that little rollover for an extra 1 to 2 yards, he was stopped dead in his tracks.
And drove backwards.
Need another one just like that. One
more play just like that. Number 5, the ball carrier.
Good job this time once again, and he's going to be 4th down.
Chris Monteith came around, got by his man, and was able to get a hand on the runner and slowed him down.
It's going to be 4th and 4.
Yeah, 4th down and 4. So
this is a very big play here for the Bearcats.
Yeah. But, it was, like I said, Monteith was able to get a hand on him, slow the runner down, and then Brogan Mitchell just came in and cleaned that one up.
Yeah, no, and we need a great pursuit like that one more time. And, with Carmi here, they could get a little bit frisky and go for that pass again. You never know.
I have not seen anything even remotely look like a pass out of this formation, so chances are it's going to be another one. Fumble on the play.
And that's
there we go,
baby. That is exactly what we need.
Monteith and number 55 for the Bearcats, Gunnar Battaglia.
And I got to give great credit to our defense. That was a hard count, and not one lineman moved.
Not a single one of them moved, and I think the quarterback was shocked to get the ball. I think when he got the snap, he didn't. It just came right out.
And that's one thing I talked about early in the game. This is our first mishandle on the snap. So.
Yeah. Well, both teams have turned over this half, turned over on possessions. So let's see if the Bearcats can take advantage now. It is going to go to Hammonds. He's fighting his way.
Hard hit.
Yeah, nice play. Pickup of 6 on the play.
Just good, solid run there. I mean, honestly, up here in the booth, I'm starting to lose track of who the runner is, and that's how good our offense is doing a good job.
Yeah, Svita's doing a really good job of selling it right now.
And that was one of the things, I told him last year. As a quarterback, believe it or not, you're actually an actor in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You have got to be able to sell some things and act out that you have the play still.
Watch 7 down at the bottom of your screen.
It's going to be
it's Hammonds again.
And that's a first down.
Yeah, first down and
Keep
more.
driving.
My goodness.
Drove 3 defenders.
He had 3 defenders on his back, kept turning the legs, picked up another 5 after they stood him up. He just kept driving right past them. I'm telling you, Hunter Hammonds is just a menace back there with the ball in his hand. He's not the home run hitter. He's going to drive that freight train right through you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like we talked about before, if you want to ask this kid for a yard, he's giving you at least 2 or 3. He's not going to let one guy get him down. He's going to bust through tackles, and that's what the defensive coordinator on these teams are looking at too, and that's the scouting report.
And in all honesty, this season I can count on one hand probably how many times he's been stopped without a gain, even of at least one. Even there, he got hit in the backfield.
I believe that was Fletcher. Actually,
was that Fletcher that time? Okay, yeah, it was.
But make something out of nothing. I mean, he got hit in the backfield and ended up getting 2-3 yards on that. So we're going to get it second down and 7. And right now, clock control is huge for the Bearcats right now. And looks like we got, I'm not for sure what happened. But
Fletcher looked like he had it's a hand warming pouch.
Hand warmer, okay.
It came off, and he came out and was coming out to take it, but Butler took it for him.
I tell you what, we're in Southern Illinois when it hits 60 degrees and we got a hand warmer bag out there.
Oh, yeah.
So second down and 7 for the Cats. Handoff middle. Hammonds.
No, that's Fletcher. That was Fletcher.
Fletcher up the middle, and that's good enough. No flags for a CZRE first down.
Nice job.
Oh, I beat him on that one.
We learned early on, after the season he had last year, Trip Fletcher had a target on his back all year long.
Yes.
Teams were coming in, and they were so focused on him. And with the emergence of Hunter Hammonds, with the emergence of Gage Schlake, now it's kind of taking a little bit of that pressure off of Fletcher. And I think he's going to have the next few games, he's going to have some big games.
Up the middle once again, Fletcher. He's breaking one tackle.
He's got it.
He's got blockers in front of him. And he is brought down after a big game, but that is maturity right there. We do have a Bulldog down, so that will stop the clock. But look at the maturity of him, grabbing that linebacker or that lineman up front and letting him pave the way for him.
Patience.
Patience. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. And seeing that maturity from last year to this year, I love it. I mean, that makes every coach feel good because they know they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it just goes right what we were saying. Now you've got 3 running backs. I know this Carmi-White County team has got 3, but we're mixing it up. We're going different directions. We got the inside game. We got the outside game. And at all times you have to keep an eye on our passing game. We do have an injured Bulldog down.
Trying to get a number so I can.
I believe it was number 50.
That's what I thought. Brody Swanberg. And he's one of their seniors out there, 6'4", 225. That's a big lineman right there for you.
They're looking at they're rubbing his calf, the shin area.
Hopefully just a cramp or something.
It's a cramp and it's not a knee. They haven't looked at the knee at all. So,
the way he went down almost felt like maybe a pulled muscle.
Yeah, they're helping him up. It looks like it's just going to be a cramp, and that's good to see.
That's a good player right there. And, hopefully he can just get a
absolutely
little bit of mustard or pickle juice on the sideline. Even though it's not hot out here, I mean, kids cramp up. You got to stay hydrated.
And that's the thing. It's not hot, so kids think I don't need a drink.
Exactly.
You know, I don't need that drink right now because I'm not sweating it all out. But they are using it up, and they need to keep hydrated as much, if not more, than a really hot game.
Yep. So he makes it over to the sideline. He's going to get a little break, and hopefully we see him back in. Hate to see that for him.
I do too.
And
he's had a solid game so far too. So
they all have. Everybody's playing real well tonight.
Yeah.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Cats. 3:33 to go. Oh, I'm sorry.
2:33.
Gosh, I'm telling you. I'm on Eastern time.
Fletcher going up the left side. He's got one guy to meet. They're racing for the sideline.
He's got it.
They're not going to catch him. Fletcher in for the touchdown. One more time.
Just keep hitting it, right?
My goodness.
My goodness. What that was a great drive.
Yeah,
great offensive
absolutely.
drive. Chewed off about a minute now. I mean, I tell you what.
I mean,
hey, let it happen.
At this point, you know, you're putting points on the board.
That's what matters.
You don't want them to take those points off so they eat clock. So, I mean.
So right there, great score. Everybody getting the ball. Everybody getting some points on the board tonight. Landon Butler, Gage Shalakey, and now Fletcher on the scoreboard.
And Hunter Hammond still does the dirty work in
He
there.
still
And it's
does.
probably going to go to him right here. It does. Hammond's up the middle, and he's going to make his way.
I think he got it.
Oh, yep, they got it. It was the reach.
It was.
He was on his way down, and he reached over the goal line with the ball to get the 2-point conversion.
I was looking at the line judge closest to him and immediately put his hands up,
Yeah,
so I knew he had it.
He stuck that ball out as he was going down. So, wise play by Hunter Hammonds, getting those tough yards, I'm telling you.
He is one that is going – he's a playmaker.
Yeah.
He's a difference maker. He's a leader out on the field. And you know, I was able, like I said, to talk to him over the weekend, and that's great. I'm able to listen to him, listen to some of these players and what they're experiencing. And right now, believe it or not, they don't know it, but later on down the road, they're going to be so thankful they had Mike Root as a head coach down there.
Yeah, I don't think there's a kid that's down there that is not starting to realize the impact that Coach Root is having on them, not just as football players, but as young men growing up in this world today. I think they're getting – I've seen them come to Coach Root's defense in many occasions.
Yes.
When Coach Root has not been happy with the call, and they have stepped up and said, Coach, calm down. We got this.
Yep.
We got you on this. You got us. We got you. And it's
good.
a short kick, goes out of bounds.
Yep. That was
Man, if he could just figure out how to get that to bounce to the left instead of the right, I'm telling you.
He just had that one, I think, a little bit too much juice.
Yeah.
The way he walked up to it, I was almost worried we were going to get an offside call.
Yeah, I know.
But, hey, it's practice right now. We're not in the hole. It's 40-14, but defense still needs to get a stop.
And here's actually the interesting thing. The ball went out of bounds at the 40-yard line, so they're not going to get – it was a push on that one. I mean, it's not like that he kicked it out of bounds at the 25.
True.
You know.
But you got to find that sweet spot.
Yeah.
And honestly, as a kicker, you can kind of know the dynamics physically of how that ball's going to be when you kick it.
And here's the thing. He's only a sophomore.
Correct.
He's getting, as the season has gone on, he's starting to get a lot better at that onside kick. The directional kicks as well. He's starting to get a feel for them as this season goes on. So, all right, that is
Number 5 with the carry.
Yeah, that's Edwards on the carry.
And see, that's the thing that, he's been able to break past the first, and he's going to be, I think, just short. We'll see where they spot it, and it is going to be second down and just inches.
I'm not sure what is going on, but they had a three-headed monster with number 9, 21, and 5. 9 has not been out there. I have not seen him out there, so I don't know if there's an injury on the sideline, and I don't really see him on the sideline either.
So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And I don't know if number 50, he's still on the sideline over there. It's going to be handoff right here at the bottom of your screen.
21.
And he's going to be brought down. It will be good enough for a Bulldog first down.
And that's Burnett. We got another Bulldog, slow getting up. He's looks like he's in a little daze right there.
And like we said, fresh set of downs, and we'll start the clock. And we have about 1:30 left to go in the third quarter, and then we will be jumping to our last 12 minutes of action here from Span Field, hopefully pulling off a victory, but still anybody's ball game.
But, I mean, it's the fact of the matter with 9, what was his name, Cooper Hill. He, earlier in the game, he was a small guy, but he was busting through the hole. runner here, number 5, Edwards, he's a lot bigger running back. He's legitimately breaking tackles as he's going. Earlier in the game with number 9, he was so fast through the hole, we weren't even reacting to him before he was by us.
Yeah.
So having him out is kind of that home run hitter that is out of the game. So, that's just something to keep an eye on as we move forward.
I agree, 100%.
And again, I keep scanning their sideline, and I don't see him anywhere on the sideline.
Fun fact: no one has punted tonight. That is a good, good call.
Edwards once again on the carry. Nope, that's
21.
21. That was Burnett.
And honestly, thank goodness for number 7. I do believe that is
Frankie Guerrera. Yep.
He saved a touchdown because it was him and no one else. And it will be a first down for the Dogs.
Yeah, and even the Burnett who's come in for Hill, they're all sophomores. So that's 4 really good running backs for this Bulldogs team that are all underclassmen.
Yeah.
So they're down this year, but watch out next year, folks. I'm telling you.
Yep. So here we go. Let's see if they run a play. And they do, actually. It's going to be a handoff to number 5. And
did you? Brogan Mitchell just missed
a holding
huge
call.
sack.
Holding call is going to come back on this one.
Brogan Mitchell knifed his way through that line, and he almost took the hand off. He was so close. Yeah, that's going to bring it back because it is a holding on the Bulldogs. So, and it looks like it was right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up first and long, first and 19, first and 20, just depending on where they're calling it from.
Yeah, I'm going to mark it right at the line of scrimmage. So it will be first and 20, and we still have 3.7 seconds, so we will have one more play, but we will redo the down.
Yeah.
So
it's going to bring the ball all the way back to.
Oh, never mind. We're going to
running it.
So that'll do it after the end of 3. We are done with 3 quarters, and we are ready for the final 12 minutes of action here from home Span Field. And I got to give credit. These Bearcats, they play pretty good at home.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
mean, I know the floor game, that was one that, we had a couple weeks where we just weren't in our right mind.
Yeah.
I think that Johnson City game really just kind of – it put a lot on us, and I don't think the players realize that Johnson City's a juggernaut.
Oh, gosh,
they're going to go undefeated. They're probably going to go deep into the playoffs.
Yeah.
But the one thing about Johnson City is they're really not playing anybody up to their skill level until playoffs.
Right.
That could be hurting them a little bit.
And I don't know if you recall from last year, they picked up a game with a 5A school up in Kankakee.
They did.
They had an open game, the Vienna game, because it got Vienna had to forfeit.
Yep.
And instead of just taking the win, they said, no, we're going to get some experience. And they had an opening up in Kankakee, took the drive up, and a 5A school that they went against just to get the experience. But they've not been challenged like that this year.
Yep.
Last year they received that experience, but this year it's just not been the same. And they pretty well handled every team they've played to this point.
Yeah.
They had a little hiccup last week in the first half, but whenever came back out at halftime, they kind of opened that game up and just controlled it from the second quarter or from the third quarter on.
Yeah.
So, you're right. Johnson City game for us, and we had moments in that game that we started to turn things around for us as well. So, here we go, and it is number 5, Edwards, the carrier.
Oh.
Man, he's fighting hard. Ran into a few Bearcats, but finally brought down by Gage Schlakey and by Caden Niblett.
Going to get back to the line of scrimmage on that. So
yeah,
it looks like it's going to be.
Yes. Yeah, ball setting
okay.
at the
I'm
30.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I was really confused for a second. I forgot we flopped. I was like, wait a second. What is going on?
Yeah, we have changed directions of the field here. Under snap, and this was going to be Burnett.
Good job.
There we go. There we go.
Good.
That was Chris Monteith. Wrapped him up and just slowed him down long enough for Trip Fletcher to come in and finish the tackle off. probably maybe a yard on the carry.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I marked him too, but I do have to give a shout out to my family. I got my little one, Lyndon, watching at home. I got to give her a shout out. So, hi, Lyndon. Let's see, what time is it? It's a little bit past your bedtime, so lay down.
And your wife's probably preparing one of her fantastic meals
Yes,
for you
she
right
is.
now.
It's
I'm trying to help
gourmet-
you out, buddy.
Gourmet 5-star meal.
Yeah.
Pass play. Going deep.
Oh,
Incomplete, and
Yeah.
threw it into triple coverage.
there was triple coverage there, and the receiver was still able to get a hand on it. Yeah, that was a scary-looking play right there.
We have an official timeout.
We do have a
Bulldog
down, and Gage Slakey is there trying to help him.
Think he's
It's
cramped.
another cramp, and Gage instantly just grabbed hold of the guy's leg and helped stretch him out. There's good sportsmanship right there.
Yeah, and I've seen that tonight. I've actually been pretty proud of our boys. Both teams have done a great job sportsmanship. I've seen both sides picking up one another. You know, typically you don't see that in high school.
No.
Every now and then you'll see it, but these guys have been going after it pretty hard. But they have. I have not seen anything disrespectful from both sides.
And, you know, Coach Rude's been around for a long, long time, and he doesn't only demand that you respect each other, you know, he expects it out of his team. So, you know, another accolade of Coach Rude and what he's brought to this program.
That's going to be Gavin Egan limping off the field there. Hopefully just a cramp. Once again, hopefully he's all right. I know I saw number 50. He's still over there on the sidelines, I believe. Actually, no, he's out on the game. I was looking at 58. So 50's back in. That's Brody Swanberg. He was kind of hurt there earlier, but big fourth down here for the Bearcat defense, 4th and 14.
And, you know, they have it looks like they got about 10 kids on the sideline, but I haven't seen any of those kids in. So they're probably underclassmen out there for just getting experience.
Whole team
dressed. Exactly. And you're playing your 15, and they're seeing a lot of action tonight.
Do they have a fresh soft team that we're going to play?
Well, they're supposed to.
It's a reverse.
Yep.
And the Bearcats are there, and it's
Nice
going to be
job.
stopped.
Nice job. That was Gunnar Slakey, the sophomore, went in to relieve Johnny Gaddis give him a little bit of a breather, and he comes up with a big play.
And that will be a turnover on downs with 10:35 left, and the defense came out to play on that one, and that's a good stop.
Well, I think that the Bulldogs are exhausted at this point. I mean, like we just mentioned, they do have a bench over there, but they're not playing many off of that bench. They're playing about the same 14, 15 kids both ways.
Yep.
They're not getting much of a breather. With us, we can substitute guys in 2-3 plays, just like Gunnar Slakey right there. Spencer Pettit got some action earlier in the first half because of that. This is Hammonds right up the middle. He's got a 7 yards, maybe 8, just depends on the spot. Looks like he's going to give him right at 8 yards. I think we're going to see a real steady diet of Hunter Hammonds and Trip Fletcher from this point forward.
Clock is your best friend at this point. Run it out. Take your time. 10 minutes left. Easy to run this one out here from Spanfield.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Bearcats doing a great job. I'm really happy and proud of our defense for stepping up on the last few drives. They made a big deal tonight.
Yeah. Svita under center. Hammonds goes in motion. It's going to be a little screen pass to Hammonds, fighting his way out. He initially got contact at about the 45-yard line, but he's able to make it all the way up to the 49.
Another Bulldog down, but another first down for the Bears. I kind of like that play.
Yeah.
A little dangerous, I will say, because if you don't complete that is a backwards pass.
Yes, and that's a live ball if he doesn't catch it.
So we'll take another timeout.
Looks like
here.
we got another injury timeout.
And
we've got a Bearcat limping off here, too. Number 76 for the Bearcats. That's Xavier Miller. But he's not coming out. He's just one water right now.
Yeah. And hopefully, I don't have a number for you if we have any Carmi fans watching, but it looks like we are going to take it. Let's go ahead and we'll pause real quick as we get a break here. 9:51 left to go in this one. As we have an injured player on the field, we'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
All right, we are back here. The injured player was Edwards for the Bulldogs. He limps off on his own power. We are 9:50. Clock is running. Your Bearcats are up 40-14 over the Carmi-White County Bulldogs. We're going to see a steady diet of Hunter Hammonds as well as our running back, Trip Fletcher. You're going to see Gage Slakey. It's just going to be a very conservative game from this point forward. Run clock, gain yardage, and just keep possession.
Yeah, I mean, I think due to any unforeseen circumstances here or something major, Bearcats are going to move on to 4-3 on the season.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, folks.
Over 500. This is a good feeling, and we go into Fairfield next week. This is Slakey coming around on the end.
Guy.
He gets around the one, finally tripped up and out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
That will be good enough for a CZR first down.
Slakey comes up a little bit gimpy here. I think he kind of took a helmet to a shin right there, and it's just kind of stinging a little bit.
Gave the thumbs up to Coach on the sideline.
He's good, yeah.
So
you go into Fairfield next week.
Yep.
I don't know. Have we seen any score at all from Fairfield? I don't know what they were sitting at 4-2 depending on the outcome of this game. Oh, we got a pass from Savita. He's rolling out to his right. He's got a receiver. Brody Richardson catches the ball and is down at the 5-yard line. Brody Richardson with the catch, folks. Oh, my goodness.
He was waiting for
that. Oh, my goodness.
He's so happy.
Yes.
That was a great connection.
What a pass by Savita, and even better catch by Brody Richardson. And he is pumped right now.
I think the whole team's pumped up. That was great. So
they're probably giving him a hard time because he didn't go in for the score.
My goodness, that is awesome. So good job for Brody Richardson. And the Bearcats are coming in once again.
Handoff was going to go to No, that was Hunter Hammonds, and he's
good.
in for the touchdown, folks. Right up the middle.
Unbelievable. That's going to bring it 46-14. And Hunter Hammonds gets on the board tonight. Good for him. Go. He deserves it.
Yeah. He gets those tough yards, and I'm telling you.
Looking at the scores right now, I want to make sure I'm right here. So I'm going to back this out real quick.
You know what's amazing? You and I have the same exact app, and I can pull mine up, and we'll see different scores at different points. And
so Fairfield giving a Flora a run for their money. Fourth quarter, 22 Flora, Fairfield 14. So still a good game over there.
So more than likely, Fairfield is going to come in.
Ooh, horse collar tackle. Yep. That's got to be a flag, and it is. There it is. So we will redo the 2-point conversion.
From a 1-yard line versus the 2. Or 3, rather, 1.5. But, yeah, as I was saying, though, Fairfield more than likely is going to come in with the exact same record that we are. And we're kind of two programs in this season are kind of going in opposite directions. Fairfield's dropped a few. I think did they lose last week, too? Because they played Johnson City last week, so now they've dropped 2 in a row. Here we are coming in with a 2-game winning streak. 2-game winning streak. So 2 different teams here. There's Hunter Hammonds. He just powers his way once again.
Wow. Well, my prediction for this game was going to be 42-14. I think I did pretty close. So.
It was going to be, but you never really stated it, right?
No, I did. I got a couple fans that were witnesses down there at the tailgate. They asked me what I thought, and they were kind of surprised when I gave Carmi 14, and I said, well, I'll be honest with you. The only reason why is because the Bearcats have still not proved to me that they can come out in the first quarter and do something. So, I mean, nothing against us. It's just these guys, they're doing good.
Yeah.
I just want them to come out. I'm just asking for one thing. Just come out fired up.
An opening possession.
Yeah.
I would like to see us do something offensively or defensively with our first possession.
That's
if we're on offense or defense, to start the game, whatever it is, I want us to come out and try, put a score in or get a stop, one of the two.
That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
I'm not, and I'm not dogging our kids. They're doing great.
Oh, yeah.
This is the most I've seen them fired up. And here comes Logan Jackson for the kick here, and it's a good long kick.
Long line drive right at the receiver. That's number 14. He makes his way out to the 45. He's at the 50 and driven out of bounds at the 48-yard line. So probably about an 18-yard run back for the Bulldogs.
So just under 8 minutes left. Like you said, Bearcats are going to move to 4-3 for the first time since the 2008 season.
Yeah, I saw that online. Somebody had posted. I think it was Chris Dressler.
Yeah, Chris Dexter. He's probably
Dexter,
watching.
yeah.
I got to give him a shout out. He does just terrific work in Southern Illinois.
Yeah, and he does it with the high school kids, junior high kids. He does a fantastic job. Sometimes I think some of the parents get a little overzealous in some of the things that he posts. He's just posting what's given to him. I think he does a great job.
I think he does too, and I really we all appreciate what he does.
Ooh.
And great defense. Great defense.
Caden Niblett just missed a huge tackle.
And number 14 is down.
Yeah, but he got away from Niblett, but Jackson Gaddis was there. And or not Jackson, that was Johnny. No, that was Jackson. I always get their numbers mixed up, and he just laid a heck of a hit on him.
And that's going to be Lex Day. That's going to be their tight end. He is going to be their sophomore, and this Carmi team's taking a beating tonight. They are. And I think their coaching staff realizes that, and it is what it is, and we hope that they're okay moving forward. And Carmi, this is a off year for them. They are typically. This is probably a shell shock, honestly, because usually their football program very stout.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they're not this year. I'm just saying they're kind of down a little bit. And, programs go through this. We've seen this with us over the past 10, 15 years. But there's turning points. I always say, you can only go downhill for so long until you can go back up. And obviously we've hit that, here at CZR. I'm very thankful for that under Mike Root and these coaches down there. And Lex is getting up and going over to the sideline there. But, I give credit to a lot of these players coming out. You've had players over the last 10, 15 years that continued with this program, didn't let it go. The negativity was there, but, you're able to turn negatives into positives, and that's what we have here tonight with this program this season. I'm really looking forward to the next two games to see what these guys can do.
Yeah.
They just need to stay positive. They need to keep playing like they are, and I think great things are going to happen. Second down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Handoff 21, left side. And he's lost the ball.
He lost the ball on the ground.
Bearcat football.
Picked it up.
Bearcat football. Great job by the Bearcats.
That was Jackson Gaddis. Jackson Gaddis on the recovery.
Unbelievable. All night they went for the ball, and they stripped that one, and it is a first down for the Bearcats with 7:34 left to go. Look at them, how excited they are.
They are pumped out there.
My goodness, that was awesome.
Now, I know Coach's philosophy. He's sitting here, and he's still got his starters in there. At what point do you – I know he does not want to put the sophomores in unless he has to. But at what point do you let him run some plays here?
Well, I do know.
I know it's senior night. Do you pull your seniors out a little at a time, kind of like we do in basketball?
Yeah.
That's my thought, but,
I know Coach last week, he kind of got on to me a little bit because, we got down to Red Hill, and I was like, why are we just not kneeing it?
Yeah.
I know his philosophy. I get that, and it's just, one of those things where as a viewer, you're almost sweating because you're like, this is a huge game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I tell them all the time, I get into these games just like everybody else does, and everyone's going to have their opinion on things, and it just is what it is. But I'm super proud of these guys right now, and that turnover right there was just the dagger for this team and for this win tonight. And I know Carmi came in here 0-6, but Bearcats put up 48 points so far tonight.
All right.
That's 2009. Okay, thank you. So I was wrong. It's the 2009 season. We last had 4 games. So that is true because we did fall short to go in the playoffs. So yes, last time was 2009 season. So we're talking, do the math, 16 years, right?
Yeah.
Wow. 16 years. No, just the 2009 season. Oh, okay. So,
okay.
Well, that even more facts. So 16 years ago since we beat Carmi. So
Yeah. Ball goes to Hunter Hammonds, a pickup of about 6 on the play. Brings up, we'll give him 5.
But, yeah, I mean, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I mean, the last time we beat Carmi 16 years ago.
Wow.
So, but I guess in 2009, I think we did go 4 and 5.
2008 was the last. When was that the last playoff team?
Yep, was 5 and 4.
So we were 5 and 4 that year.
Yep.
Here is Fletcher. Ooh, that was a nice tackle. Who was that? Number 10. That's the quarterback for the Bulldogs, and that was a nice tackle he made on Fletcher.
That was a loss of yard on the play too. But,
Yeah.
see, and I love the sportsmanship. He got him right up, and that's what I like about both these sides. They've been really good tonight, and especially for a team that's probably very frustrated getting ready to be 0-7. But don't worry. Let me say for all you Carmi fans, we understand 100%. We've been in this situation before, too. Don't get down.
Yeah, and just looking at your team and what you have coming back for next year, this is not going to be a long downtime for you.
No, just stay
you got a lot of positive players, some really good players. Schlakey, the ball carrier, he kind of dances his way back to around the line of scrimmage. Probably no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Bearcats.
They're going to go for it.
They're going simply to eat clock. They're going to run this all the way down, take another 30 seconds off the clock, run the play.
Might even get a hard count here.
Yeah, it may be.
So you're saying might get a hard count, no one move, and then just time out. We'll see here. Nope.
They're going.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
And a good job by the Carmi defense, not letting that one fool them.
Not at all. That's the second sack on the defense for the Bulldogs. Javon Agan, a 6'1", 200-pound junior on the sack for the Bulldogs. So we're going to turn the ball over again on downs, and you give the Bulldogs 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line, 33-yard line.
So 48-14, 5:43 left to go. Carmi with 2 timeouts, Bearcats with 3. We'll see how the Bulldog offense responds after a good stop on defense. Oh, and I can look at some scores too, I guess. I'm just acting like nothing's going on up here.
You're dropping the ball here, Luke.
Dropping, I'm telling you. Johnson City 44, Hamilton County 6. Fairfield 14, Flora 28, and that is probably within the final minutes now over in Flora.
Memphis Pontius on the tackle for the Bearcats. Pickup of 3 on the play for the Bulldogs. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. 5:25 and counting here in the final quarter. Your CZR Bearcats are up 48-14 over the Carmi Bulldogs.
Marion and Collinsville tied 35 all. Nashville 55, Pinckneyville 0.
That Nashville team's a good team.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say 5:07 counting. It's going to go to number 15. That's a new number for us. That's Kason Garrett, a freshman running back
and that
for the Bulldogs.
Good enough for a first down.
Spotted at the 21-yard line, gain of 9 on the play.
And this one's interesting score. I don't know how well I want to trust it, but Heron 14, Carbondale 22.
Wow.
Very interesting score.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to say, don't know if I'm going to trust that or not.
Right.
But third quarter in that game, we'll have to keep an eye on that. New set of downs for the Bulldogs. Handoff 21. He's met right there.
Yeah, nice job.
Good job by the Bearcats. Yeah. 71. He wanted all the credit on that
Chris
one.
Monteith. We will give him credit for his solo on that one. That was all Chris.
Loss of 1 on the play, but my goodness, he was like, hey, that was me.
That was me. Make sure you saw the number. Come on, Rasho, call him out.
That's funny. Mount Vernon all over Granite City, 62-0. That's third quarter still.
Wow.
Carterville over Massac, 50-7. That's a final.
Now tied at 35 in the fourth quarter.
No, I already announced that.
Yep.
So
which one was I just heard the score?
The Marion Collinsville. That's a good game. Second down and 12. It's a handoff, bottom of your screen, 21. He's going to get probably about 5 yards on there, bringing third down.
Noah Casey, first one to meet him and finished off on the tackle was Landon Butler. I'm telling you, Noah Casey's had a really good game on that defensive side of the ball today.
He is DuQuoin 48, England Jonesboro 13. That's a final.
Fairfield 14.
Fairfield just scored 20-28 now, so a close game.
Okay, making it interesting, aren't they?
Yeah, 8-point differential. I don't know how much time's left, but yeah, that was just breaking. That just came across our screen. I guess the next thing's going to be a banner on top, and we can do scores.
There you go.
Ball came out.
Yeah. Carmi did pick the ball up, but they're just swarmed by a whole bunch of Bearcats. Chris Monteith was in there. I saw Niblet was in there. Also saw Battaglia in there. So their defense was right on top of that one.
4th down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Kind of going through my different sources here. I'm really trying to figure out this Heron score because that is very interesting to me if that is true.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and go to Twitter, or X as you call it, and see if we can find anything. 4th and 9 for the Bulldogs. It's a hand.
Brogan Mitchell read that all day long. He read that, and as soon as the running back got the handoff, Brogan was there to meet him. Tackle for a loss on the play. That was a turnover on downs. Bearcats are going to take over here at their own 21-yard line, 2:19 left in the game. It's a matter of taking some knees at this point. We'll probably try to run one play.
I was going to say I'm going to be very shocked if we have a knee, but
we're going to run a play or two.
Actually,
maybe.
It looks like we are in victory formation. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, no.
And it is Hunter Hammonds up the middle. Just hang on to the ball. He picks up 5 on the play.
And I'm going to yell at Ross real quick. So the last update we had was 14-14, so that score is more than likely correct.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting to me because Heron is down this year.
Yep.
And, sweep on the left bottom
Landon
of your
Butler.
screen. He's staying in bounds.
It's going to be a hold.
And the clock will stop.
Yep.
Really no reason for it, but we'll have a flag. It's a holding. Let me get the holding call. There it is. 1:36 left to go, and the Bearcats will move to 4-3 on the season for the first time since 2008, I'm going to call it. And then the first time we defeat Carmi-White County since 2009. So some historic things happening this season for the Bearcats. And just what a great night for football. Finally get some fall weather in here.
Yeah, this is what you think of as high school football weather tonight. It's the first time all season long that this press box hasn't been over 150 degrees. It actually feels good up here. I know it's a little colder down in the bleachers, but the press box feels wonderful for once. And we've got another call here. Timeout for the Bearcats.
So 1:13. We got some time that did run off. This seems like to be a very long fourth quarter for no reason. But big credit to the coaching staff on both sides. But the CZRE Bearcats, great job. This is a good win for the boys. 4-3. I mean, my goodness, just unbelievable. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
very happy for all the boys down there, and they're going to be fired up going into next week.
I think so.
And really, I mean, we talk about these next two games. They're not cakewalks. None of these games are going to be cakewalks.
No.
Going into the train yard at Fairfield is one of the hardest places to play, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I love the atmosphere there. There's a lot of history.
Their fans bring it.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
That team and organization could be 0-9, and they're still going to bring the whole town out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it does not matter. 1:13 left to go, 2nd and 17 for the Cats.
Schlake was in motion. He gets the pitch out to the far side. No gain on the play. Actually, he's going to lose about 4. At this point, it's a matter of keep the ball in bounds and eat as much of the clock up as you can.
So you say one.
We got to snap the ball. It will be a knee.
Sure, you say. I mean,
And
you just
then
got one knee will do it.
One knee will in this game.
So 3rd and 17, and really, just take care of it at this point. But great win for the boys. I'm not going to say I nailed the score, but for those of you, if you are any sports books out there, want to pass along some money, I think it was about 100 to 1 on this score.
Yeah.
So, hey, a run over here to Schlake.
Schlake's coming up the sideline. He's just trying to stay in bounds. He dances around, eating as much clock as he can. And he's finally driven out of bounds at the 31-yard line. We got 2 different Bearcats on the ground. I just think it's just fatigue.
Clock will run.
Yeah, I think it's just fatigue at this point for the Bearcats. So
Okay, so that will do. It's fourth down and 1. Actually, it's a first down, I think.
It's a first down. And that will do it, folks, here from Spanfield. Counting down 5 seconds left. The Bearcats are coming to the sideline, going to celebrate another victory here tonight. Senior night for these boys, so this is going to be one that they remember for the rest of their lives.
They must have added the OTs here because I could go up all the way to a lot of OTs.
Oh, wow.
So I will put, let's go ahead and reset that. I'll put the final on here. There's the final. So your final from Spanfield, the last game of the season. It is Bearcats on top.
Last home game for the season.
Home game, sorry.
We will be going to Fairfield in the trading yard, like you said, next week. Skylar Stevens and I will have the call for that game. Are you going to be calling the Monday night game? Are you going to be able to do the JV game?
Sadly, I will not be. I will be in Green Bay coming back from there. I'm traveling tomorrow.
I honestly think that the Bearcats JV game will be a better game than watching the Packers play, but
hey, I don't disagree with you there. If I can somehow, if I make it back before kickoff, I'll definitely be here, so I'll do my best.
Well, Skylar and I may step up and try to call that game as well. I know a lot of people out there enjoyed watching the Red Hill game. A lot of people didn't want to make that journey, so we'll talk about that one later. We may end up online for that one as well.
I went ahead and our final score after 60 overtimes.
Nice.
That's crazy. I can't believe that. I mean, it just goes forever. So,
I'm telling you.
But anyway, our final from here, Bearcats 48, Bulldogs 14. What a great win. Two more games, then you never know what happens. So great job, great momentum. I love seeing the crowd out here, but
there was, I don't think there hardly any left. I'm sorry about that.
But from Chuck and I, everybody here at CZRE Athletics, the school board, everybody all over, thank you for joining us. Thanks for allowing us in your house tonight. These Bearcats are nothing to joke around with, and I would say they got a target on their backs now more than ever. Yeah.
I know it's a drive for the next 2 games. Join Skylar and I. Make sure you're watching our podcast here, and we'll bring you all of the action from Fairfield next week, Edwards County the following week. So stay with us, folks.
Yeah, the train yard, it's a bit – I'm telling you, Fairfield will bring the entire town. I know it's about an hour and 15-minute drive. I'll pay your gas money, okay? Just get there. I'm telling you, pack the house. It'll be good to see everybody. So
it would be great to have a nice crowd show up for that game. It really would, and it'd mean a lot to the boys. I know it would.
Goodness. Seeing the fans out here, the tailgates, I'm telling you, it brings tears to my eyes.
It's a new atmosphere.
It is. It is an atmosphere that this town has not experienced in a long time, and it feels so good. So good.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything else. I don't know if you do either, Chuck, but that'll do it for us in our broadcast. Thank you all so much. Have a great, safe holiday weekend, and we will see you possibly Monday night. If not, we will see you Friday from the train yard at Fairfield. The 4-3 Bearcats take this one 48-14. Great night tonight. Thank you so much, Chuck and I. Everybody else, have a great night. Good night, everybody.